All right. What it truly means to die. Act 2 Climax. At the climax of the second act, in the wake of the Harbinger, the party would charge forth into the lion's den without any ounce of trepidation in their bodies. The event that had just occurred before, mainly the fact that Ozai had been slain by his sister and resurrected by the good graces of Mordenkainen, the bald man, would have to wait. In a peak top array lay the daughter of one of their own, and with blades drawn and imminent clashes was fought. The very amount, at the very moment they were transported to the tucked away fort, old Okingurus announced his presence and his intent to seek vengeance against the group. Before being swatted away by a surprising booker who was a fucking deer, Jesus Christ, making us on one of his new larger forms an enlargement magic of Shmeevil. The others would also unveil their fleshy unlockabilities, Merilith transforming to an eld, eld, elden beast remission of the stair skies while wielding astral. Oh, thank you. Astral bolts from the blue. Jordan wielding magic that assisted him in begouging his enemies while chanting fire between them with the stroke of his blade. And Taki having her blade, the Iron Commandment awakened, made full use its capacity, tapping into the soul within. No quarter was given to the enemies as the royal assault was overcome. The magical onslaught being between the party being victorious against the surmountable challenge that has been that was before them. God, it's a long sentences. Information was learned on the newest recent enemy, Guru, mainly the fact that he has somehow been transformed into a reborn from a bugbear. Questioning him while his body was broken beyond repair, revealed that he, alongside his subjects, had been incinerated by the primordials way back when. The death he was offered a second chance, grasping what felt like a golden palm in the abyss of darkness. Abel, Sightseeker, had resurrected the new fiend, his powers replaced with something more far dark and sinister, and had given him the opportunity to stand guard of this fort and awaits their enemy. Before being silenced via a crushed skull, he laughed in the face of his assailants, noting how the one who sought personally been tortured by him, and he took great pleasure in such horrific act. Whew! Oaken
Great
Grove was the
pleasure.
Oaken Grove was slain a second time then and there. His body melted and faded away into nothingness. Descending into the basement of the fort, tucked away in the darkness, Jordan made strides to investigate and locate daughter's position. Empty cells, skeletons, and tiny oozes were that remains, and with Smeeble discovering a detailed report on Obelisk, vile man-made oozes that sustain themselves off of memories and brain powers of living creatures. Though their efforts and that of vanishing behind the door to reveal the presence of Jordan's daughter, she was stripped down into a cot, covered in blood, and would have been realized then and there by her father, was not the quickened realization that she was, in fact, an Ooblex, the goddess of the Frodo Duskfoot. Frodo. Oh, Frodo. Her name's Frodo. That's funny. The seeking scent.
Frodo.
Frodo. The seeking scent of the sulfur gave it away. Shmeevel having recalled the knowledge that more advanced Ooblex was capable of forming perfect copies of their victims, save for the scent of sulfur that would follow them permanently. A depressing, revolting top off by the fact that Lucky's Raviswood, an artifact she carried with him at all time, has been left behind to be found by them. In the end, the basement was set ablaze. Halfling scream filled the room as the blaze reached the minor ooblex. Before the wretched place would eventually burn, the party then recovered and returned to touch base on where they would go from here. Many questions was been posed, and the future was deemed a mystery. The day has been extremely eventful as well as night settled. The party was left with the wondering question of what to tackle next.
You must befriend your
Good
pain.
job.
Without pain, you will
Not
never
you.
accept
That's no. You don't
yourself
get
for
to read.
who you
If you
truly
don't want to
are.
read the regular
Suffering
recaps, you don't
helps
get to
you
read the
find the
fuck off.
you you've
Get
always
out of
wanted
here.
to be.
Silence. Be silenced at once.
I'm gonna get some food.
Reviewed.
Refuse to live behind excuses if you're past.
Did you fucking server mute him?
Yeah, I did.
Bitch. Turn him back.
No one will understand you if you do not understand yourself. Make your happiness your priority.
No, it says make your happiness a priority, not your priority.
Shut the
cheeky
fuck
bugger.
up. Shut
Learn
the
to
fuck
read.
up.
You cheeky bugger! Having a giggle.
Life is pain.
I already read that. I already read everything. It's already read. Get absolutely destroyed. You're a nonsense person. I'm going to puppet you. That's our recap over.
Yes. So, I bring the floor back to you guys for a moment.
You server muted me. You're a fucker.
Yeah, fuck you.
I was still
You're a
going too, even when I was server muted, I was still going.
I know,
was
you're a
reading the whole
sucker.
thing.
Get out of here.
As soon as I was unserver muted, I continued into it. So I imagine we're all still in our places that we were in before.
Yeah.
We had taken funny long rest, but one of the members of our party had split off to go do a thing. John,
Yes.
what was the thing that you split off to do while the rest of us went to go the fuck to sleep?
Yeah, I kind of mentioned it in brief last time, but Jordan's gonna take the walk with Beatrix and make his way towards the kind of beach area in Waterdeep that's like in the Sea Ward, right off to
Right.
the west hand side, I think it is, and just kind of talk because that's close as well. So
Yeah. I mentioned or how the as beautiful as the waves are, they are overshadowed by that distant golden tree. An ethereal kind of glowing luminescence, emitting from it, as if it were a star on the horizon, much like the sun itself.
well, this is a tough one, huh?
I don't know what to make of it. Every time I try to wrap my head around it, it just doesn't click.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna sit down and he's gonna start taking his shoes off, and he's just gonna what's the plan now? What are you thinking?
Parents shouldn't have to bury their child. I'm willing to see this through to the end, no matter what it is, what becomes of me.
You shouldn't have to do that. You did a lot of good, and you traveling with these fucking guys, I don't know, man. I don't see that turning out well for both of us. One of us will fucking die, so I don't know. It's up to you, because I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'd probably be a little more content knowing you're safe, a little better off. Sorry it took me so long to get back. I don't think there's anything I could have done to try to foresee this, but that's no excuse. I should have been here, you know?
It's a dangerous world out there. It's kept you away before, and if it's kid, If it keeps you away again in this case, then I have no say in it. Not when it comes to the weight of the world. So she kind of like she places a hand on his shoulder and gives him a solemn smile. It's like, the effort's appreciated. It means a lot more than words.
Yeah, no problem. I gotcha. I am. I don't know, man. I wish that there was more I can say or do, but she's mixed up in some strange shit that I have no idea how she's mixed up in it. And I fear that her being mixed up in it is because of me in some way, shape, or form. Just, I always knew that, like, being tangled up with shitty folk makes me a shitty folk. And, I'm not the kind of, yeah. I didn't mean to tangle y'all up with this shit, that's all.
Do you know why?
I haven't the faintest fucking clue. All I do is steal from people, man. It could be dozens and hundreds of different people, but I don't let anyone know who I am. I don't like say anything about family. You guys got different last names than I do, Like this has got to be some head honcho-esque motherfucker. This has got to be some scary type shit, and that's what's driving me nuts. I've got some strong people with me. Like, don't get me wrong. Some of them they've got their own shit going on, but they'll be able to help. We'll be able to get her.
Though her eyes are clouded in conflict of just so many different thoughts, there's a bit of clarity that comes forth from your words. She gives a solemn nod again and just looks back out to the horizon. It's a lot, but just another obstacle to tackle. Another person to fell. Another battle to be fought.
Yeah.
The stakes are just higher, I suppose. Way higher than I can still wrap my head around. You
Get much higher.
seem to know what you're doing.
They are not really stakes we can afford to lose,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like I said, I'm at a loss. I am still trying to wrap my head around the whole goddamn thing, but I'm getting there. She will be back. She'll be safe. No matter what happens. But like I said, I just want to find out what's going on with you. You know what I mean? Like, what's your next plan? Do you want to come with? Because I'm not gonna fucking stop you. If that's what you want to do, I told you how I feel already. The decision is totally up to you, man. Like,
Deep
don't let me
frown.
lean your decision. Just make what you think is best.
A deep frown takes the place of her expression. She breathes in, breathes out before speaking again. Toying with all this time that I could have done something is foiled time and time again, and I won't have it. I tried my very best to ensure that things could be solved or I could have done something on my own in the time you were gone. But every effort I made was thwarted. Every single one. Yet you arrive and your allies, and it's almost a new avenue of the mystery is opened, one that I had no idea to. I don't understand. It's like he was waiting for. Maybe I don't play a big role in this, but if anything, that just makes me even more angry. Who are they to take away my daughter? Our daughter? If they overlooked me, then it'll be their fucking mistake. I'm here to it to the end.
Alright. I understand. A big role in this. You're acting like it's some type of fucking dance recital. I get it. you're with it, you know? It's not the most comfortable choice, but I'm with you, man. All right. Hey, just like hold out for a fist bump.
She laughs and gives in, kind of,
All right,
fist connecting.
there we go.
I'll have your back.
All right. Let's get the fuck off this beach. That tree's pissing me off.
The tree?
Yeah, that big. And then he points to the big golden tree across the ocean.
Does he flip it off?
Yeah.
The tree
Yeah.
flips him off
Yeah,
somehow.
the tree flips him off that.
This is the branch that looks like a hand that looks like a middle finger. It's
Yeah.
flipping him off this entire time.
She frowns. She kind of gives a small scowl at the tree and is like, "Do you want to stop by somewhere on the way back?
Sure, where are we hitting?
Are you hungry?"
A little bit. I could go for food.
Food takes my mind off things, and I think it could be a good idea.
That sounds good. As much as it kills me as well, you could keep the shield. I was practicing with it the whole way here.
It saved my ass.
I am
Do you
not
want
good
it
with that
back?
motherfucker. No, keep it.
Okay.
It's gonna keep you fucking safe, you know? That's all that matters.
She balances it like on her, or like she takes it off from where it was strapped to her back, and she kind of balances on her forearm. It's like, where did you get it? It's obviously quite a piece of work.
Can I keep it 100% honest with you? I haven't the faintest fucking clue where we got that. We just had it, and it's an awesome shield.
We just have it. We
just
just
had
got it.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I stole that one. That one was legitimately gathered. But
Actually, I believe that one we murdered someone for.
not stolen, legitimately gathered. But with that being like it's a +2 shield, guys. Like she could have this shit.
I don't care. It's a +2 shield.
It's
She
a
gives
pretty
him-
awesome shield, but whatever.
She gives a wistful smirk and goes, "Luck really is on your side."
Yeah. Well, apparently not of recent, but we got it. It is now. And then he holds up Frodo's lucky foot, and he spins on his finger, and he grabs it in the palm of his hand.
I'm glad you found it.
There's a trail, and he like throws it over to her.
She
Well,
takes
yeah.
she takes a deep look and kind of repeats what he did before, just slowly breathing it in, taking in the comforting scent of her daughter, just clutching it tightly in her palm. She's up there. We'll find her. Odds be damned.
Odds be damned. What type of food
She
we
had-
getting? I'm sorry, were you gonna say something? I feel like such a douchebag right now.
No, I was just going to hand it back.
Okay, thank you. Thanks. Then he like kind of like loops it around like some type of like thread he has and like puts it under like his collar.
I want to watch them now go to the burger shop. Go to a burger store and purchase a burger.
So,
So
and another thing, after we're done eating this food, do you want to go back to that weird mansion, or do you just want to like go to your place? I could drop you off, and then we could pick you up in the morning. I promise we're not going to leave without you.
Wait. Vice.
I've never been fond of sleeping in places I'm not too familiar with. I think that could be nice.
Yeah.
Vice.
Yes.
Can they eat at Los Pollos Hermanos?
Fuck Los Pollos Hermanos. I have something better. Get out of here.
I want them to eat at Los Pollos Hermanos.
It's
right.
hermanos, not hermanas. Hermanas. Like,
I'm just saying it purposely wrong, Squid.
Your
I want to bother
Caucasian
you.
is showing, Kenny.
So if she leads the way, will you follow after?
Yeah. We're
Perfect.
to some food
So-
place, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a short distance away. She ends up taking you to the
Now-
bitter bugbear.
A point of difference as well, right? Or
Mhm.
not point of difference, but like something I'd like to know. He's like super on edge. I would like to make a perception check. Is she an Oblex? Is like I don't know. It's a peculiar ass question, but like she could
No.
very well not be the person I think she is right now.
No,
So
go
it's
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. That's
just
perfectly
kind of like
reasonable.
checking all of my bases. What kind of
Yeah.
check would that be?
Sniffer.
So it depends on what you're trying. So what are you trying to like gauge here? Because you can
It's-
make like she's going like you spend quite a bit of time with her like one on one, and then she's taking you to like a place. So you can make multiple checks over the course of time. It depends on what you want to go. You can
because
like
we
take
saw
looks.
this eerily like similar version of his daughter, and now it's kind of like, is there anything like on the back of their head that I'd notice? Any like specific, like you said, like the smell of sulfur is a pretty telltale
Yeah.
sign as well. Like, are there any other distinct characteristics you think I can glean from that? And like, if she has been showing any of those distinct characteristics, is kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me. So for this, go ahead and roll me perception.
Okay.
You're trying to imagine, perceive, see if there's anything just off,
Okay.
out of place.
It is a normal ass roll, just one perception check or no?
It can be with advantage. This is someone you've you were intimate once with at some point. So
That's a
Oh, there
natural
you go.
20. I whispered
Yeah.
it, unfortunately, but
yeah, it is fucking natural 21, I guess. So all things
Roll
considered, like as far as physicality goes, it's the same woman you've known.
okay.
Granted, her appearance is just a bit withered. There's gray hairs sticking. There's gray hairs and of strands of hair that are sticking from her scalp, and just the creases and lines of worry have become ever more so prominent since the last time you saw her. Her eyes are just that much more dull. So, if anything, it's her once more. However, her mental state seems to have been decreased to something you'd consider an abnormal amount, and by that I mean her state of mind. It seems a little bit detached, kind of like there's a possibility of something magical there, or something that's happened. She does not seem all there.
Gotcha. So she's like somewhat like out of place, somewhat peculiar, like, and I can tell this by like the way she's distressed or something like that.
Kind of. It's like because like physically she seems all normal, but how, the way she talks, her tone of voice, there's pauses where normally there shouldn't be. There's kind of lapses in her speech, and like sometimes her eyes kind of cloud over when this happens, as if her thinking process itself has been halted for a moment.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate that. That feels like a good check to make. Something's off. And as they're like walking to the joint, he's going to be like, so what? I know that. Where are we going? I'm sorry, I got a lot on my mind.
Oh, there's this. It's close by. It's comfort. It's become comfort food. The bitter bugbear.
The bitter bugbear. Okay.
Does it just have a picture of Booker's face screaming?
It's a picture of Booker's face, but it's like the expression is like
Why do,
sour.
why do I have my own food chain?
Because all bugbears look alike.
That's fucking racist.
Fuck you. So yeah, she kind of she almost leads in like the wrong direction, but kind of catches herself going down a different alley instead, kind of arriving you at this place called this location called the Bitter Bugbear, where indeed the likeness of a bugbear with a very bitter looking expression is kind of held there. It's going like,
Okay.
And yeah, the bar. So then, kind of leads you in. The bartender there is a pretty young looking female dwarf, and like a person next to him is an actual bugbear, pretty much. There's around like 10 other people in the tavern, and it's pretty large. A few of them are playing chess, so it seems to be a pretty quiet night. Actually, it's homey. It's warm.
It's nice in here. Maybe we should get some food to go. Let's get the comfort
That's-
food and then just eat it and walk if that's okay with you. It's laid out.
That's fine by me.
My dog figured out how to open up the gate. That does not bode well.
Uh-oh.
So there's all kind. As far as food goes, there's all kinds of selections. They're just a tiny bit exotic because it's the bitter bugbear. They serve kind of like foods that more monstrous races would be used to eating, but with a kind of flair, such as blackened strips of frog in a thick gravy served over quinoa with a serving of cooked greens, or grilled venison, which are
You mean
grilled
quinoa?
bits. No, what did I say?
Quinoa,
Yeah, it's quinoa.
like the fucking Star Wars
You
planet.
mean, yeah, no, it's quinoa.
It's quinoa.
No, it's quinoa. It's fucking
I'm sorry.
quinoa.
Don't try
Please
to fight him
continue.
on it. He's going to say stupid shit.
It's how it's spelled. It's how it's pronounced.
This is a bit. It's not
It's
going
not
to
a
end well.
bit.
It's a bit. It's a bit. Move on.
Okay,
Just move on.
I'm done. I've moved on. Continue.
Yeah.
Whatever Beatrix decides is the best thing on the menu, Jordan is going to get the second best thing on the menu so that they can kind of like split it, you know what I mean, and go halvesies and
Yeah.
get like a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what she chooses to get is some roasted ham and iceberg salad, which is just leaves of ice tossed with onions and topped with roasted ham and silvered almonds. And beside that, kind of what you choose to get is that braised turkey. It's braised bits of turkey in a vodka sauce alongside some noodles and red beans and leeks. It's hearty. It warms the chest and the stomach, especially. It doesn't cost you that much. It's like these are silver pieces, insignificant for you, Mr.
I'm getting cup noodles on the go. That sounds awesome. That sounds
Yeah.
tough.
Do you want to get anything for the party, or just like you two?
I think we're fine. They're not gonna stress me over a fucking penny noodles, you know. So
Yeah.
Oh, you're
She-
fucking wrong. We're gonna jump down your throat. We find out you had food.
I'll
It's gonna
take you back
happen.
to this. I'll take you back to this bitch. I'll remember their location.
I'm gonna storm in there. It's racist.
Nice fucking goes, did you bring me any? And then he's just smoking hard. Like, get away!
Why do you smell like noodles?
It's like, shut
Everyone's
the
gonna
fuck
water
up.
to Jordan.
I had
and
noodles.
He's like starts like sniffing him.
Snoop.
And then after like the food, after they're walking, talking, eating, sip, like, you know what I mean, just kind of like, I imagine mostly not in silence, but like just kind of, I don't know, enjoying each other's company, sharing food and shit like that. He's gonna like
Yeah.
take her back to her house and then be like, hey, well, I'll be at that bum ass mansion. Please be safe. Feel free to swing by in the morning. I'll let them know that you're expected, or
Will do.
we'll come here. Whatever is first. Take it easy, okay?
Well, I'll see you in the morning.
Be safe.
She
And
gives
then
a
you-
wistful smile.
Let's go walk on up.
I'm gonna put on music. There's no music.
And I'm gonna
There is
go
music,
back
though.
to Mordenkanen's mansion. There's music.
Wait,
Yeah.
there is. Oh
Yeah.
fuck! I had the pop muted.
Bro.
You're probably so
Yeah.
embarrassed right now.
Kinda.
I'd be so embarrassed if I were you.
Yeah.
I've been listening. I've been like, it's not been as cool of an experience because there was no music. I didn't know when it was gonna come
You
on.
just got
so I
No,
didn't
no,
bamboozled,
man, it was-
bitch.
It was
You got
epic for
fucking
me
bamboozled.
because I didn't have it muted.
Yeah, as you kind of walk back, it's like as you walk back, you feel a little bit of a kind of like a skittering at your pockets.
I checked my pocket.
It's the animated scroll Merilith gave you. It's like skittering around from pocket to pocket, just prancing around and shit.
Animated scroll.
It's the frog.
Oh,
It's
the
Yeah,
frog.
it's
weird
the
frog.
frog.
Yeah, it's the frog.
Paper
thing.
frog.
Aw.
Hey, big guy. And then he's gonna like just kind of like hold in his hand.
Yeah,
What's happening?
it like hops into your hand, and then from there kind of folds itself and kind of changes till it looks a little bit more like a maned wolf.
It's a
kinda
divorce
thing.
paper. It turns into a divorce paper.
It's just it's just standing there. It's this cute little companion, pretty much as basic an entity as it is. Animated by magic. It's not so inanimate that it can't have a little bit of a sense of empathy. It does its best to just present itself as a comfort thing.
I have a question.
What's your
I
question?
I am a connoisseur of food. and I am a very big, stinky, hungry bugbear. Do I catch a whiff of the noodle? Can I? I want to storm John.
As he's walking back as well, Jordan goes, "You're awesome," and then he's going to like practice with Mage Hand, and he's going to be like kind of like using the Mage Hand to like pick up the paper frog and like kind of like play with them a little bit. You know what I mean? Like just chill. Like he holds it like 5 feet in the air, just moves him around, stuff like that. Like just doing that
Yeah.
type stuff.
Yeah, you're practicing. It's some good stuff. So as you kind of do this on your walk back, the next if the next role that you do involving Mage Hand, say that you want to do something dexterous with it or like something sleight of hand, it'll have advantage. Familiarizing yourself with a magic that's magic around you, so it'll be fresh in your mind the next time you do it. Keep that in mind.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. You find yourself back at Mordenkainen's mansion if you have nothing else. Or
No, I definitely don't. I'm good.
Yeah.
Walks on back.
Sleep.
so, off back. Why don't you give me a nature check, Booker, to sniff the noodle?
Oh,
the
no.
noodles
Nature
and, like,
check
the
review.
I
noodles. the
invite
venison.
anyone else to join me, of course.
I'll join
Rose
you
dead to the world right now.
because since
why,
it's
why
noodles,
nature? Why nature? Why not perception? If I might ask.
Well, I mean, because I don't know. I think food is like to me, food and like
smell
It's a
sustenance
scent.
is always
Just
nature
fuck you.
related.
That's
to me.
why. Roll your nature
Yeah,
check.
fuck you. That's why. Roll
I'm rolling
fucking nature.
perception.
I'm
It's the
rolling.
same
I
thing.
did- no,
it's the
no,
same
not
thing.
about
I roll
it.
an
It's not
18.
about it.
It's not a very
I
difficult
don't
check
care.
because he's
Roll
got
your
half a
fucking
cup
nature.
of broth left. He's got.
Oh, I
Oh
rolled
yeah, there we
medicine.
go. That's appropriate. It's a medicine. It's
Yeah.
a medicine check too.
Sorry,
I
I
mean,
meant-
nature's appropriate.
I meant
He
It's
has
roll
wrong.
half a cup of whatever broth that soup was in left in the cup. It's like a styrofoam cup of noodles, and he's just kind of sipping on
Yeah.
it.
As you sip on it, as you enter the house, I imagine you like make your way in, and you're at the bottom of the stairs, and then you're looking for somewhere to sleep. So you're probably gonna go up the stairs, but you just hear like a door open. I'm just going to look at you from like my room.
And you're as subtle as a fucking hurricane. So,
Yeah, you just hear me walking.
Jordan
You hear each
holds-
step, and I look at you.
and then he takes the cup and then holds it out towards you without saying a word.
I look at the cup, and I just grab the cup and I eat the entire thing.
Even
I
the
put
styrofoam?
Styrofoam?
Yeah,
Ew.
I put the
Ew.
entire cup in my mouth, very tiredly, just start eating it. And then I
Roll me a
close my door.
roll me a Constitution.
Oh
saving
no.
Me and ya at the same
Constitution
time.
saving.
The styrofoam?
17.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine. Fuck you.
This
I
is
eat
like
all of it.
it's
Booker, you're gonna
discomforting
shit
and it's not
yourself,
gonna
man.
go easy on the way down. You will have a rough time on the toilet. That's all I'll say.
I close my door and I lumber off back into my room. You can hear each like meaty footstep.
And then you just kind of like look around, and then is Nugget actually over here, or is Nugget like upstairs or something?
Um,
The dresser area. I guess.
I'm in here. Is Nugget snoozing? Like, is Nugget snoozing with Mordecai? Is he like, or like, what is he doing at this late hour?
Nugget is cooking food. He's cooking a chicken.
Oh, I
He's
want
hungry.
some.
He's in the kitchen.
I want some.
Which
Hey.
chicken?
Wait, hold on. I smell noodle. I eat noodle. I smell chicken. I come out of the funny room I was put in, and I immediately go towards the chicken.
Everyone's here. Hi. Oh, it's really late at night. I didn't know anyone else likes snacking.
Chicken.
That's a whole lot of
I think you need to end this here, Vice. This will go on forever.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
sees
yeah.
them, sees its back. They're talking about chicken. Just kind of nods and goes to a room, and then sleeps.
Chicken.
Hi, Doran. Hi, Doran.
Oh.
Like,
You good?
Jordan.
Chicken.
No, you can have some.
Nice.
All of it. 'Cause I want some too.
Yeah.
I eat a lot.
Vice.
Nugget will gift you guys a very hefty and plentiful helping of chicken.
Is it chicken nuggets?
You said I didn't
Chicken
know you
nugget.
guys like to snack too. You were chopping a whole chicken.
Make
I
sure
mean,
you kill the
for the
chicken.
for the
You're plucking the
size,
feathers off of it.
no, for the size of Nugget himself, that is a snack.
Yeah, like how do you think he buffs?
Pringles or popcorn when you say
Yo,
midnight snack.
so like, see now here's the thing. He summons. Those are his familiars. He summons them, treats them really nicely, and then he fucking eats them. That's fucking demented. He's
But they're
demented just like us.
yummy.
He's fucking demented. I'm telling you right now. That's fucked.
You
Can we?
had 30 of them in your bag. I don't want to hear from you.
Wait,
Of
Also,
course, I would. Like,
You
it's
ate
more
them
understandable
before.
for Booker to do it. He's a bugbear. Nugget's a fucking human. He's normal. Presumably.
I'm normal? Aw.
Presumably.
Thanks.
I think. Does the night come to a close? Are
Yeah,
we
go
finally
to-
gifted?
Go to
Gifted
fucking
peace.
sleep, or else I'll give you exhaustion. Go to
This-
fucking bed.
This
Oh,
may be a bit
Oh, sorry.
peculiar, but I want to see if this
Oh,
is
sorry.
a okay thing because I think it'll be cool for canon.
Wait,
Hear me
can you
out.
say that
Yeah, I
again?
was
I could
sleeping.
not hear you. Sorry. Shut the fuck up, everybody. Let me
No,
hear
no.
your job.
It's perfectly fine. This is kind of a side thing, and it might not be that important, but I think it might be cool for canon. I have Find Familiar.
Hmm?
If I cast it as a ritual and I target the paper frog, can I make the paper frog my familiar?
Aww, that's cute.
Yeah.
Like regular stat block as a frog or
Yeah.
whatever it is, just paper.
Yeah, imagine like let me see. What the fuck is it?
I'd also like to ping the spell because it does add some things.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
give
like you can read it. Like it's got like stats of like a normal animal.
Holy
pretty much.
shit! That's cool.
you a
yeah.
frog.
Like
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a
Uh,
cute little thing you made.
No, it's
Yeah,
just
challenging zero creature, so it does have the same same statistics as a normal frog. So you could technically summon it as a familiar.
it's
Like,
a
it has
frog,
the
but
same
paper.
stats.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's just a 0/0 frog. Like you can definitely summon that as a familiar.
Okay.
I'll just give you access to the frog.
No, nothing wrong with
It's
it.
frog.
That's
Like-
all. It's something small. but
Frog
I
ass.
can do that.
Oh, that's so cute. Ah!
With
that's
Frog
adorable.
activities.
with the night with the nighttime peace, do we all wake up and like gather somewhere or some shit to talk about our next fucking thing?
Yes, like you know,
Vice.
like, yeah.
Sorry to
Wait,
interrupt.
what's-
Can I show the picture?
Yes.
Or are you
can
gonna show
the-
it?
I was gonna. I mean, like I was gonna show the first because the thing is like, under normal circumstances, you know, you get woken maybe by like just by the crack of dawn or anything. No, here it's not just one rooster crow. It's the cacophony of every single fucking August rooster in this mansion. They're cawing at once.
Wait, they're all in Mordenkain's bedroom. Does Mordenkain just wake up like that every single time? He's like fucking buried in there.
Yeah.
Why do you
It's
think
like-
he wants Nugget out?
Yeah, for everyone else, it's like fucking muffled, but it's just like you guys like it's just awful. It's a cacophony. Squid gave me some look.
Shmeeva, why are you in my bed?
Ah!
Hello, Taki. I am also in your bed.
Why are you both in my bed?
I didn't know.
Gross.
I was eating chicken and then I ate something else that gave me tummy rumbles and I just like I don't know. I just found my way in here.
Did you
Yeah.
did you get the itis?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
He reads Nugget a bedtime story.
Fucking chicken. Yeah, he's reading.
Like,
Thank you.
Meredith wasn't using the bed properly at all. She was literally just curled up at like the foot of it like a dog.
Oh,
I
that's
don't-
cute.
like, I
Kind
don't.
of like wakes up and is like,
I
why
attack.
are all three of you all in the bed?
I
Bullseye.
roll off the bed, probably taking down everyone else with me, and I like
Ah,
roll toward, clamber on the ground.
According to the map, you guys are directly below like the room with all the fucking chickens, so I think it's especially loud for all of you.
oh yeah, it's
What is
like
that
I need to get out
song?
of here.
Uh,
I crawl over everyone. I get to the door. I open it.
I'm
I
gonna-
close it.
I'm gonna wash my face. God,
I need to apply my makeup.
This is
where's the bath? Oh,
Mine. Nope.
Ah.
Me first. Nope. I was fight. No, I fought for this. This is mine.
yeah.
and just in the
So
bathroom.
Nope.
just to humor the small bit, Booker, roll for stink. Roll for potency. Roll for potency.
Okay. I'll roll a D100. I roll a 14. I'm not very potent.
No, not that. No, not that stink. Low
Low
stink
stink level. Stink level low. Let's stink
you.
Mordenkaw.
It's just like by the
What
time
what kind of cologne does Mordenkainen have in his things?
there's Eye of the Beholder. There's there's the fuck, what's another good one?
What would be like the grossest one?
The grossest one would probably be essence.
What?
Essence of what?
Essence of Grick. You guys know what Gricks are?
Oh, those things? Yeah, the
They-
weird the cave worms. They
Yes.
smell like worms.
It's like it's dank to describe it. It's
I spray
dank.
myself with it. I like lather myself in it. I'm like, this one smells pretty good.
Yeah, it's a Grick. That's what a Grick is.
That's how my morning goes. I lather myself in Grick cologne.
Great.
And then like yeah, so for the next person, it's just uncomfortably humid in there.
Ew, Joran, that's gross.
Vice,
Yeah.
is it safe
Not
to
me,
say
I'm
that
talking about him.
Mordenkainen cast the sleep spell on Seshta because she was having a baby freak out?
Yeah.
probably. That's yeah.
The horse anger Mach 5 tantrum of all to end all tantrums. All right.
Oh, excuse me.
If you guys kind of see Morgan kind of lumbering down the steps. He's using his staff as kind of like support. He's got this stupid little sleepy hat on. He's like he looks kind of crusty, just like
Points.
bags under his eyes, just like grumbling to himself.
Mordenkainen.
You sleep with those pajamas?
Staring at me straight
Hi, we stayed in your house. I hope that's okay. I know we didn't ask permission, but you know, we did anyway.
I am. It's too early to care. Shut up.
We also left an incredibly angry beast inside of your home. How is it, by the way?
I took great care of it. It's
Hey.
almost like a chicken, but it just has more legs.
Tame thanks to the efforts of my apprentice. Anything aviary, especially chicken related, somehow comes to peace underneath him. I do not question, nor do I care.
Morden, you have really nice soaps. Why do you have lavender?
You have very nice cologne.
The Underdark is surprisingly adept in the ways of cleanliness.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
All you can smell in the room is cave.
It's
Look,
very
is that-
damp.
Is that you? You smell damp. Not like
Oh,
your regular
yeah,
damp.
I got ready.
Marilyn goes over, snip, 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 snip.
Look,
Not showered, just cologne.
Ugh.
Didn't
Ew,
even wash
God, no.
the eye crust out of my face.
Not
It's
one
like
of those men.
the
Gross.
funk just combines, and he smells like a wet
Funk.
dog. You know?
I'm used to this. I think that's actually nice.
Ugh.
Shrek.
I like home.
Now, Vice, I want to make it known that Mordenkainen froze or put her to sleep mid tantrum. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Awaken to horse anger 10.
Yeah, that's fine. He's
Hey,
he's just
Jolan.
gonna like see what like so what he's got is a funny spell called foresight, and like he's foreseen this, so he kind of like he pokes he baps the side of Shmi's head. It's like you deal with it in the corner.
Why
She's
me?
about to wake up.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, not that one. Hold on. I rip Osai out of the bed.
I was sleeping with the griffin.
know,
Mordenkainen, I
Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna rip
right
you out of the bed.
Yeah.
I rip you out. I'm
Wait,
gonna huck you over here.
I need a good place to, because I feel like Nugget wouldn't just leave her in that room. I feel like he'd put her on a couch or something.
Yeah, I don't know where he put it.
Didn't
Uh,
Oz-
piano
wait,
room.
You
no, no.
you mentioned something, Mr. Jordan.
Right there in the piano
Yeah.
room. See?
So after our investigation yesterday, sorry by the way to storm in during your big head honcho big guy meeting. So we checked out that place. No daughter, unfortunately, but there were
Oh.
oblexes there, and one of them was in the guise of my daughter. My ex-wife, she was like she's acting suspicious. I don't know. She's just out of character right now. I think there might be some form of magical influence, but I mean, she's about to knock on the door sometime soon. Can you like cast something and be like "Quackalaboole," and then like figure out if something's happening? I don't know, man.
Throughout like the conversation before, he was somewhat like disinterested, kind of not so much groggy, but it's like already tired despite it being so early. But your words they alert him. His eyes become significantly more clear as they narrow in on you like intensely. He gives like a short nod. It's like, what are you troubling? I'll give it some. Yes, when she arrives, call for me.
Yeah, I will say that she should greet you, and then yeah, I gotcha. Thanks, appreciate it, man.
It
Something
takes
wrong with your wife?
it takes power to throw off clairvoyance. That's all I will say for now.
Okay.
I want to see the horse tantrum.
Yeah.
I need to see the horse tantrum.
Alright.
I'm
Go
sorry.
see the
You wanna
That's all I
see-
got. Sorry to pull away from it.
Don't worry, if you want to see the horse tantrum, Ozai can't be the one to go in first.
No. I'm like running towards the door with Shmeevel, like with Ozai in hand.
Go in first. I'm pretty sure. Like Shmeevel went in first.
Yeah, you go in first. Shmeevel
No,
would
I
break
put
through
her-
the door and go. "Ah."
I put her in the piano room because A, most damage to be done, and B, I feel like Nugget wouldn't just leave her in the rug room.
Yeah,
That's
Nugget
fair.
would probably be playing music.
I
Like,
just
as he
want a
tries to
funny,
put her
I
to
just want a
sleep.
funny scene where Shmeevel breaks in. And he's just like, I'm Shmeevel, and he gets shot by a guiding bolt, and I throw Ozai in overhead.
That's not exactly what's gonna. I mean, go ahead, do what you. I'm just gonna say things are gonna happen. Do what you want to
be
do.
hilarious. It's gonna be funny.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
I think Squid
We're
is
waiting for
BRB.
Oh, she's
Oh.
BRB. Damn. Okay, well, here, let's handle our. Let's do all the other stuff, and then we'll do that.
Oh, Mordenkainen, come here. Before you leave, talk with Jorlin. I have something for you.
Okay, Squid's bag.
Hold on, I have to take care of this first. Actually, Shmeevel ran away. Hold on.
Oh no.
Now, I'm surprised y'all don't want to do reconnaissance on
Wait.
how bad the tantrum was.
Yeah.
No,
Squid go. Squid go.
Squid,
Huh?
go. Run over to horse room. Run over to horse room. Go, Shmeevel, go. Go.
Oh, wait, I got this. Hold on. Just Booker, stay outside.
Oh, okay.
Stay
I'm just
outside,
holding Ozai.
Okay.
What do I do with you?
What do I do with it? God. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this shit. She would like quickly like pulls off his costume. Underneath he's got like another costume.
Is he a carrot? Is it a carrot?
Fuck. God damn it.
It's a carrot costume.
Don't put random. You have to like choose.
Yeah, I have to choose. And quickly like puts on the hat, and it's like it's a very makeshift hat, but surprisingly he doesn't look exactly he looks completely different by the time he's done like quickly putting on the costume and stuff. And then he calmly approaches the siesta. The baby.
She's sleeping, or like her brows are furrowed even as she's sleeping.
Like gets on the couch and he like gently pulls up her head and puts it on his lap.
You're asking to get your balls munched. I'm just saying. It's just like a dog.
Do anything else? You want to try to wake her up? She's still asleep. It was a powerful sleep spell. It was a hell of a.
Like-
it was a hell of a
I'm-
tantrum, man.
I imagine like
Oh,
I
Batman.
imagine like he calls it off, kind of like after he's given it a moment. He's like Gordon, kind of in a different room. He's like, he exhales deeply through his nostrils, kind of like bites his tongue and just snaps away the spell.
Now, pause a moment. Vice, would you like to do a little mini flashback to the night before, or would you like to continue here?
Sure, let's go. Let's do like a small flashback.
Okay, so I'm gonna need Nugget and Mordenkainen.
Hi,
Hi.
I am Nugget.
Alright. So, Ozai just fucked off, along with everybody else, and Seishta walks into the room and is like, what the fuck? Like, where's everyone? Naga!
He's not-
Somebody! Anybody!
Hey,
Naga.
hi. He walks in holding a chicken.
You see Mordenkainen, he's staring into a crystal orb. Like he's in very intently, doesn't glance over.
Hi, what's up? What can I do for you?
Everybody? Where is Ozai?
They went. They got teleported away. I don't know where they got teleported. They got teleported away. They'll be back.
They went to handle their business. They'll be back.
Yeah, they want to make sure you were safe.
They didn't take me with them?
You were asleep.
I was not asleep. You could have woken me up from a nap.
We can't
Who
wake
in
you
their
up.
right mind
Can't
want
touch
to
you.
wake a sleeping unicorn? You're a baby. You need your rest.
No, I don't. I'm big. They could have taken me with them.
They didn't want to.
Mm. No, that's not fair. I'm big. I can go.
Yes,
Just
you're
start-
very big. He holds out the chicken.
Ears go back. Horse anger 2 activated.
I'm big. I'm a big girl. I could have gone. Where is Ozai? He left. He disappeared. He left me alone. Where is
Leave you
Ozai?
alone. You're here with me and all the chickens.
I didn't like you. The fluffy birds. Where is Ozai? Where is my friend?
I don't know.
Mordenkainen casts major image and presents and just creates an Ozai with the fuck
It's
of his
just a puppet.
yeah, it's me, Ozai.
He just snorts a little snort and dispels it. 'Cause she's fucking angry.
That's not him. You're a fucking liar.
Says the F word for the first time.
Music for you there.
What have they been teaching this? What have they been teaching?
Oh no!
Magic activates and everything's fucking floating around. She's running. She's doing that thing that horses do where they rear up and they buck shit. She's tearing up the carpet.
Oh,
She's
no.
using her horn to tear shit up.
And she he's still looking into a crystal ball. Is she hitting it out of his
Yeah.
hand?
No, she fucking jumps up and whacks. She fucking.
Tink.
She fucking
It just it falls to the ground and shatters into a million pieces.
Oh
and he just,
no!
he's just staring at it as he kind of he looks very tiredly at Seishta.
Ah! I want Ozai. I want my friends. I don't want to be here. You're mean. You're
And it's sleepy time, I imagine.
Yeah.
Good night.
Just you sleep at 9th level. You sleep at 9th level. Now we cut back to the present.
Mhm.
Welcome back.
Seishta is wrapped in Nugget's cloak and is in the piano room. He was playing music for her while she was sleeping, but I don't think she noticed because he didn't realize she was under a spell. He just thought she passed out.
That's funny.
No, Shmiva, you want to wake her up?
Yes, he lightly shakes her. God, she doesn't even have her her unicorn shoulder, I guess.
I thought you were gonna grab her little horn and shake her.
Oh my god, no.
Rips it off. Rips off the horn. It's mine now.
Child, wake up.
Wakes up.
Your friends.
Snivel.
Who?
You smell like Snivel.
Surprisingly, he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Oh no. Okay, never mind.
Who are you?
Well, that's a secret for now. Your friends are waiting for you.
How do I know that? Ozai told me not to talk to strangers, and you're a stranger, and I'm upset.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Baldy man, put spell on me.
How
Eye
cruel.
twitching.
How cruel. Gosh, suppose I should go collect your friends then. I'll be back. He stands up,
I'm just standing right here with those eyes still.
and then
Uh,
he becomes Schmeevel again.
Oh my god.
Hi! It's I, Schmeevel! Tinky Toes Blackheart Borgus Lord, hi! Okay,
She does.
uh,
She does that little snort thing that horses do, and then like does that little thing that like she's rearing up to charge, like the tongue thing.
hey, he's like hiding behind the table. Hey, oh, relax.
Run, funny little man!
I don't want to run. I'm not.
She just rams into the piano and makes like a big like all the keys
oh,
going hit at
all
once.
right.
Uh-oh.
Ozai,
Ozai!
wake up.
What is
I'm
happening?
Skitter, skitter,
What is going
skitter.
on?
No,
Why am I
Ozai,
being
Just
grappled?
start
No,
tearing
go,
the room up
go.
once again.
What is happening?
I like holds you
Ozai,
out as a
get
shield,
your
and I slowly
fat
make
ass
my
in
way
there.
towards the room.
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
What's
Smacks
happening?
his ass in.
I have an offering. I have an offering. Take it.
Close the door.
What?
What happened?
Why did you?
Also, what the fuck is this? I just look at the right.
Good morning.
I had no offering.
Chase,
What?
good morning.
Oops.
Oops.
You know that.
Ozai, where were you?
I went for a stroll.
No.
It's okay. I'm
Yeah.
here. It's okay. It's okay.
And he
I'm right
clearly
here. See?
lost his head while doing it.
You walked away and you left, and then everybody else left, and I was all alone. You can't do that.
Okay. I won't leave again.
The
Promise.
last time I was alone, I got taken by a man,
He's just gonna hug her and not say
Oh.
anything. He's gonna let her cry.
Oh boy.
Guys,
It's
guys,
alright. I'm right
Hmm.
here.
can a mouse fit underneath the door?
I'm not leaving.
Yes, the mouse can fit underneath it.
I'm turning into a mouse.
I'm always
Skitter,
here.
skitter, skitter.
Wait, mouse gang. I also turn into a mouse.
Yes,
Just a
skitter,
fat
skitter,
mouse.
skitter.
Here.
Skitter.
How about
Skitter,
this?
skitter, skitter.
He's gonna take out a necklace that he's always had on him.
Mhm.
My mom gave this to me.
Oh?
She said that as long as I had it, she would always be with me. So I'm giving it to you now, okay? So as long as you have it, I'll always be there.
She's
Okay.
kind of, you know how dogs are in like when they're really scared, they like shake a lot. She's like shaking a lot.
Aww.
And he's just gonna put it on her neck.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
And anybody else isn't going anywhere either.
No.
Meredith pops up in regular form. No,
Okay.
I explode and I'm just like, I think I explode out in normal form. I'm like, I open the door and I walk away.
no.
See, they were all right there.
Okay.
Bravely.
Because the last time.
I mean, Fleck.
last
Oh wait,
time-
Schmeevel. You are quite bombastic.
Because even if it's dangerous, you guys need to take me. Because I don't want to be alone again.
Hey, we're not gonna leave you again, okay? That was a big mistake on our part, alright? We just wanted to keep you safe.
Okay.
And she kind of gives her like a little hug.
Aw.
Oh, she kind of nuzzles into both of them.
I mean, if she's paying attention as well.
Yeah.
It's like Ozai has like very noticeable new scar.
She kind of looks at it. Or she kind of looks at him.
What happened?
Oh, the mission was very dangerous.
You smell like blood.
Now, Vice, could she smell other unicorn magic on him?
Not in
Ooh.
this case, since nothing was really used on him per se.
Right.
More so, just like he was seared and smited to death, rather than
Mhm.
anything that a unicorn would have used.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Sweats.
Because if you had me around, Ozai, you wouldn't have gotten hurt. This is why you need to have me around.
Yeah.
Could we all go in the room for a second? Are you guys okay being alright now?
Yeah, she's okay. She's good. But
All right, well, we're all gonna come over. You come over here then.
We need to
Come
talk.
over here.
Let's go, Shista.
Jorlin.
He's gonna still have his arm like on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey,
Okay,
Jolan.
so stuff we talked about yesterday. We have like a thing. We got stuff we gotta do today.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do.
All right.
So number one, I'm tired of people looking at us from really far away. That shit sucks. That's not like we're gonna get non-detection things.
Noted.
And Jorlin, you have all the money.
I don't have all of it. Taki has a bunch of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
I think Taki has most of it. Taki's got
got-
stronger
Wait,
muscles
really?
than I do.
Yeah, I got 3,000 gold pieces.
Oh,
okay.
not most of it then. I got all the platinum. My bad.
Yeah, you got all the platinum. You traded
Yeah.
back in the
Yeah, my bad. Because it's condensed into later.
got, like- I
what's
got-
about?
Yeah, I got like the quart, the half quart of it.
I would like to wait
in-
for Breatrix to roll up real quick if that's cool.
Oh no, that's
Um,
fine. There's
Just a heads up to everybody here. I spent a little bit of time with her the other day, and I don't know, man. She's just not right. Like she seems particularly on. I mean, like even for the situation, like out of character. I think there might be some magic-y stuff going on. I asked Mordenkainen to check it out, so figured I'd let y'all know.
Who is
Um,
Beatrix?
There's
Oh.
his
Friend.
wife,
Oh.
ex-wife, friend.
Say
Friend.
friend. How fucking tough is it?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Shmuel, did you get taller?
No.
Oh.
I think
That wasn't a very convincing no.
Look, set up at 4-foot height. Besides the non-detection, what else is on our plate?
Well, we gotta talk to a bunch of people today. At least, like, get that started. Because Struther and I want to help you find your daughter. And I think it starts with Blackstaff, so we have to start establishing ourselves a little bit. I feel like we got. We know. I know some people. I think we can get this. We got contacts and stuff.
Yeah.
We got this.
Melif? Something?
There was one other thing that's going on today. I just marked this down just in case you wanted to do it. There is a zoo that is open today.
Oh yeah.
She lights up. Say she
There
lights
is a
up.
zoo.
I want to go.
So this seems like such a. Don't get me wrong, I love a zoo as much as the next person, but this seems like so out of the ballpark. So there's like building rapport and noble, and then
I don't know what kind of
trip.
stuff you guys want to do today. It's like the three things I have on side of my head that I figured out after looking
Okay,
around.
cool,
Yeah.
cool.
We can do
cool.
more.
So we can either build rapport or we can go to the zoo. It's kind of up to you.
My vote, if this is a democracy, is to go to the zoo.
Of course, this one's going to want to go to the zoo.
I want to laugh at the
These two
animals in the
activities could be
And-
done at the same time.
Okay. Not. I mean, and wow, I'm trying to because there's a lot happening right now. Okay, so we are getting the noble kind of like rapport, not rapport, but like reputation, I should say, so that we can get better connections, so that we can pursue our goals further, which include helping Madonna out and just helping out all of our family. By the way, Merilith, your family is also in danger right now. I don't want like that to be Donzo's,
We
right?
are
Like,
stuck here. We cannot leave.
so
We
but
are.
that
We talked
doesn't
about
sit
that.
well with me either, right? That's I in good conscience can't just, yeah, that's all.
Well, kind of the issue is, other than not being able to escape, is that scrying magic doesn't work here, which is good for people not spying on us. But I can't use the orb like inside here.
I mean,
And if you use the orb outside,
you can use it outside. We'll get that done.
Don't I get in trouble though?
Scrying? I don't think so.
No, we can. I mean, don't have the item outside. We'll figure. it
Yeah,
out.
we just find like an
And-
alleyway you can scry,
Looping back to my first point, I would love to go to the zoo as much as the next person, but it doesn't seem like it
There
furthers
are
our goal at all.
tactical reasons for going to the zoo, and I look at
Give
Joe
me
and I say,
one fucking reason.
I am a druid. What do you think the tactical
Okay,
reason for
awesome.
going to
So
the zoo is?
let's take a minute then. So we can't do both at the same time because you're the noble person, and you would also have to be the person who goes
I
to the
can
zoo.
sacrifice funny zoo times. I don't mind at all.
So we have to choose one of these
Wait,
things.
Joe,
right?
More
Like,
than likely,
um,
I don't see them
wait,
all fitting in the same
wait,
day.
wait.
that's
I'm still considered a princess, so I might have leeway so that Book can go to the
You're-
zoo.
Did you tell us this
I'm-
before? I feel like I would remember this.
No,
she is. She did tell us. She's a
Yeah.
she's a
Talking
trade
Gibbs
princess.
joins the card that states that she is like part of
She's
the.
You have a business card?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's been
Princess
handing it out
business
like
card.
crazy, dude.
You have a
She's been handing
princess
it to
business
everyone. She's a fucking princess.
You should
Not-
laminate these.
Dylan, do you know what a trade prince is?
A trade prince.
They're
Do I?
like it's like a weird thing. It's like a mercantile thing that she comes from. Like her people own a big company that owns lots of land, and like
Yeah, I know what that
they're-
is.
they're feudal
Yeah.
lords. That's what she is. But instead of a lord,
Oh.
she's the daughter of a person. So she's a feudal
Ah.
princess.
technically, but I don't count. I'm not gonna say it.
You have a
Although,
laminated business card.
The only reason I know
Yeah.
things about this are because I ate those funny books.
Nice.
Nice, but yeah, Booker can like have time go to the zoo while I can go do some diplomatic.
Truthfully, though, while I'm backing that, I don't really feel very comfortable with you talking to my dad. I don't think that's
Oh,
something
it's
I'm
your
very
dad.
comfortable.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we are gonna go to like the trading post or some shit.
I don't know. Do you have contacts here?
I can find some, maybe. I don't know.
Find some doesn't.
You want
sound
me to
like
Yeah,
ask-
yes.
that doesn't instill confidence.
What about this? I can ask my dad. We can go there.
That doesn't instill confidence in me either. We have not gotten an answer back from him in forever, and on top of that, we don't even have
Mo-
like a
mo-
permanent.
Mostly,
kind of
I
thing.
have to initiate it because.
Oh my fucking god, was I muted this entire time? God,
Yes.
fucking damn. Ah!
He was just dancing this entire time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was like, hey, hey.
Oh,
Oh my fucking god.
would you
Okay.
like to get something out right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
go
Yes,
squish.
please.
Go squish.
Wait,
You
we've,
like-
we've been ignoring.
He like points to Merilith and he's like, what if we send Merilith to the zoo? She can transform. I saw her turn into a fucking rat just a minute
And
ago.
then she could transform into the Booker thing.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I could look at the animal that she turns into as long as she can turn it. Now, see, here's the thing. Not to knock on I like put my arm around Merilith, not to knock on her. But, you know, she's, I'm just better.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Turning into animals.
I-
Turning into...
Yeah, and I think
I must say,
his
that's not
circle,
swag.
his circle turns into bigger animals. Like
I mean, can't like
Like,
Nugget join
I'm
and
kind of
sketch it
limited
out?
in
Like, she-
terms of
She can
druids.
shoot fucking lasers out of her eyes. I can't do that.
Wait, can
But she
Nugget
can
like
transform.
join in the zoo and sketch it out and like Booker, you can like just
As
look
long
at.
as I see it, it's fine. You could also kidnap it, and that'd also be okay.
Wait, I don't. Think
I
we can
don't think
kidnap
that's
it.
the move. You said this is a limited. Dude, just
This
make
is
the
a
decision.
limited time thing. I
Just-
don't know, man. Why am I
Well,
the one to do it? You do it.
Because you have to do it. I don't think you're comprehending the dilemma here.
Yeah.
You are the motherfucker that has to go
I
somewhere,
don't
so
wanna
you make the decision.
Okay, we're going to the zoo.
Then
Listen.
go.
Okay.
We're all going to the zoo.
If you need someone to talk to your father, I can always talk to him myself.
No,
I am.
no, no.
Do you know, despite how I may appear myself, I'm pretty good with communications. And
Yeah.
You're fucking
How the
God.
hell
I'm
do you
gonna-
think I
you're
got into
gonna
this
die.
business
You're
anyways?
gonna kill
I
yourself
have
somehow.
a lot of confidence in my sexual
Yeah.
aura.
Yes.
Why did you end that like that?
I don't.
I
want-
thought you were going to say with like your persuasive skills or something.
You know,
Not
if you
that.
had said persuasive skills,
Very-
I might have actually let you go. You might have actually talked me into it, and then you said that, and now I'm very
Very,
against it.
Are
very,
you gonna fuck his dad?
very
If I
persuasive.
have to, I will.
God
I
damn it.
do it for the team.
Fuck his
very-
dad. Change Booker's bedtime. That's
Very persuasive, Flaglin.
Yes, it's not that hard. Anyway,
Mordenkainen, I
Yeah.
also have something.
I'm
Oh,
like
I have
he's
something.
like He entered the room like maybe like a few minutes ago, and he's just been like standing there. He's like been eating an apple, just watching you guys unblinking.
Mordecai, I do have something for you, by the way,
Wow,
because you
you-
said that you wanted results, right? You wanted like proof of what we found when we went back.
Yes, I would
Yeah,
like to.
Yeah, here
I've-
you go, and I drop a sack on the ground.
Oh yeah, the sack of items that from.
Oh no, this is a different sack.
Oh.
This is our enemies, and I look at Mordecai right in the eyes.
He raises an eyebrow, like a very sharp eyebrow, and then with a mage hand, he kind of opens up the sack.
It's just a bunch of heads. It's like a bunch of heads. It's a
Yes.
bunch of, like 12 headless, like bodiless heads.
Jesus, that is unsettling.
Fantastic, wonderful, amazing.
Great.
Aye.
Here we go. He gives you the primordial papers.
Like,
That'd be
you see
fine.
him he taps his staff on the ground, and then like a shadowy door appears like right here, and then the door opens, and the door opens, and he picks up the sack and he tosses it in. Within it, like you can see, like you can hear like countless screams, and like it looks like hell in there pretty much.
why would you do that? There was evidence in there. There was the two heads from the you do stuff with like flesh. I thought that's how that worked.
I do it later. I do it later.
Okay.
Later.
But yeah, there was two Griffin riders who had sigils marking themselves as Griffin riders. So it was two officers of the law. Inside, I had two Griffin claws from two different Griffins. They were also paired up with a bunch of bugbears. There was 8 of them. 2 of them are warlocks, so I think maybe they were known. And then I have this sack, and I put another sack on the ground. And this one does clang.
They're weapons.
Yep. So hide armor, shields, half plate, and this other half plate that looks slightly better than the other half plate.
In my spare time, I shall make something useful of it. Your efforts are not unappreciated. He gives him a gingerly pat on the
Shut
shoulder.
the fuck up.
One of them belonged to So one of the armors belonged to a guy. He sucks, and I kicked him really hard. But either way, so apparently he's super important. And Blackstaff had contracted him, and also I think he's alive again because there was a weapon that disappeared or something, and I think someone told me that means he's alive. I forget who. It might have been Merilith or Schmeevel. But either way, he's alive again. That belonged to him, so you can do your thing or whatever.
Yes, I have legend lore, and this is a very useful spell for things just like this.
Motherfucker has left.
If I uncover anything, though, I shall inform you of. However,
Now, I will let you keep this stuff on one condition.
Oh.
We want amulets of non-detection for everyone in this room. I feel like this is very valuable information against the enemy.
well, you may be right. I wish to have words with a lot of you before I go handing out my magical items to you.
I also would like a kill license. I want to be able to behead anyone I want. Give that to me.
I think that's.
It would be funny.
Save that for your father. I'm pretty sure he can give you that easy.
He takes another bite out of it. He takes another bite out of an apple.
Can you give me a kill license? I want to murder.
He says, yes, it's called a one-ticket trip to the abyss. It's all you can kill down there. Would that suffice?
I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Abyss. I just walk away because he's not giving me what I wanted.
Oh.
So what you want, Modern Cannon? Huh?
Just
Oh no, forget that. Go
He walks around. And he sits down, and kind of like taps the staff as if to get your guys' attention. Mage Hand picks you up and places you in this chair.
On Mage Hand.
Yeah. Actually, no, it's not Mage. It's Big B's hand. This hand is actually visible. Hold on.
It's just a big stone gripper.
Actually, it's arcane hand now because of copyright.
You
I'll
didn't
give
want him
it
to sit
Bigby's hand.
on his lap, Mordenkainen. You didn't want to sit.
No.
No.
It's like, hey, while my apprentice makes food for you, Lord, I would like to. I feel that there has been information that I have not been privy to. You may not trust the others of the Circle of Eight, and that is fine. However, I would ask that you have faith in me and trust in me. Given all that I have given you, and given that we are on the same page and mission, I feel there are things we should discuss. Not all of you were present for the agreement that was previously made, and not all of you know the terms and conditions. Thus, I believe it would be apt to be discussed.
One question,
I
though.
don't like. We're killing people. That's it.
One
Like,
question. Can
I
that
want to
be
know.
activated anytime soon? Because I'm afraid of that dragon popping up and hearing our combo.
No.
What?
The magic.
No, you're fine.
Okay, just making sure.
I crushed the orb, the crystal orb yesterday. I smashed it. Didn't it
That's
work?
mean. You should say sorry to him. Baldy works hard on his orbs, I think,
And
because they
that's-
look
My
like his
name
head.
is Mordenkainen. I have let you use that name long enough. In professional talk, I would ask you refer to me as such.
But Mordenkainen.
Close enough.
Morgan kind cat.
More than kind.
His
Yes.
eyebrow twitches. He's debating banishing you.
Please, Mordenkainen. Let's get on with the business that you have in mind.
Yes. Fill me in on what you know about the primordial. Any other significant events you have come across in your adventure?
Big ooze.
I smell it.
There was a flame elemental, but I don't think that connects towards the thing that we have encountered so far, right? Right, guys?
What?
The flame elemental.
The one
Are you
that
talking
attacked
about that
us
time I
last
jumped through fire?
Yes.
Oh, wait, hold on. And it's like he
No.
taps his spell. It's like he's going to cast a zone of truth pretty much around him. Like sit like there.
You're bald. I look at him. That's the first thing.
Yeah, yeah. He casts banishment on you. Goodbye. You guys see Booker just blink out of you see
wait.
Booker blink out of existence with a faint popping noise.
Vice, can I ask you
Yeah.
a question real quick about
Yes.
Zone of Truth? If something is okay, say you have like locked away memories, or your memories are locked away, but
Yeah.
Zone of Truth is cast, and those memories are the truth. Would those memories be unlocked temporarily?
Not necessarily. You can not necessarily. You can omit information, and that would fall under. But
Oh,
the spell itself doesn't specify bringing anything to light. It's just if what you say is not the truth, then it just isn't there.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, the fire elemental from the castle up in that one place that we live. Mostly, I think it was like I believe it was like the summoning of like a deity of some sort. Actually, no. Now that I think
A
about it,
demon.
yeah, a demon.
Deity. Demon god.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Mm.
Old Guru was and his posses were trying to summon a demon, but the elementals interfered.
We're trying
and-
to stop him.
Yeah,
I see.
I think that connects too.
I just zip back in. I'm like, hello.
Can I make a history
Yeah.
history
You
check?
return from the Shadowfell that you're banished to for a moment.
Can I make a history check on what kind of demon they were summoning?
Go ahead. Yeah, you can make a history check.
Like she would tell the truth. 12.
So you remember the name? I think it was Ball. I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah.
Ball.
Ball.
Pretty much, one of the one of the demons that was worshipped.
Man, that apple was chunky, huh? Mordenkainen.
Gross.
One of the demons that was worshipped by by those guys pretty much. And he takes a deep he nods at kind of just his hands are folded over. He's deep in thought. His mind is deep in thought, kind of recording this into his mental database as you guys relay this information to him. He's extremely interested in what you guys have to say. It's he comes across as callous, of course, but from what you can tell, he's not desperate isn't the right word, but he's very, very interested. This is something that he's been waiting to hear for a while.
Oh, right. In Fandolin, we have come across, mostly from Jolin's side, if you can vouch for me, Jolin, you saw Abel Seeker doing a ritual of blood, right?
Able should see.
Yeah, probably we should. Maybe I should explain that.
Yeah.
The reason why we even went to the burning temple in the first place was because, well, I can sort of see the future. Yes. Anyways, there I had a vision. And we just had to go. It was as though fate itself led us there, and knowing that there was a unicorn there. I mean, in getting our boss, getting one of our bosses free from there, he told us that there was a unicorn. That unicorn happened to be Seishta. And though, to be fair, he had a big ass dent in his head, so I'm not entirely sure if that was even a right move, but in the end, like, she hasn't died yet, so I'm, maybe things aren't as bad as I imagined. The
What do
thing
you
with
mean?
my... Huh?
What do you mean not dead yet?
Well, the thing is, most people die when they're involved with my visions.
Oh,
There's very few times that people actually live past a few months, or even a few days, even.
She's
Which
getting
is-
scared again.
Do I pop back in, or is he just gonna let
No,
me be
you're-
banished forever?
You pop back.
I'm like,
wait.
all right, so are we just explaining the entirety of our whole adventure to him? Is that what he wants? I like pop back in.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, well, this needs to be expedited. I look at my clock. I'm like, the zoo's gonna close. I look at Bald Man.
Hold on. This is important. You gotta...
There's just certain
you got-
times already there for
Tyler,
that.
You gotta build it up!
It's like
No.
Yes!
I'm gonna die.
you're banished again. Fuck you.
Before he banishes me, I'm just gonna be like, why can't we just fade to black?
Why can't we just fade the black? Because I like doing it this way. It's cool.
God, it's gonna take an hour. We're going to
I'm
do
sorry,
something
I
we already know. You want to go on funny adventure.
I just want it.
We already know these things.
Let her speak.
I just want to.
Fine, but continue.
And, well, these visions have been happening since the very beginning of my life. I've always seen the future. I've seen the end, and I know the present. However, the enemy as well has someone like me. That being my supposed twin is my stillborn twin, named Cain, who goes by Abel in this rendition or some shit like that. And the motherfucker can see in the future as well. And I have no idea how long ago he's been alive, because the fact that they had kidnapped Jordan's daughter 3 months ago means that all of this happened back then. It's even more of a disaster if I really think about it. Abel looks like me. He's just wearing armor and he has this shit-eating grin. Like, you can't really top perfection now you think about it, but whatever you do, just kill that man on sight. He is not worth keeping alive. These people right here before me are special cases. I really believe there's a way to change fate if they've lived this long, and I feel as though we've been connected through divine means. I'm not really one person to believe in such, but I genuinely believe so. All of you. He points to all of you. Point.
Aside from Booker, who's not there.
Oh, and Booker.
Yeah, he reappears. I'll let you reappear for this.
I reappear back. I'm like, let's go. I want to leave.
In a minute, Book.
This has been longer than a minute.
For you.
Continue, Squid.
Can everyone close their ears?
I have no hands.
uh,
I have one hand.
let's go
I have
in this.
to.
I'll.
Wait,
go to
I
this
know
one.
how to stop myself from hearing. I look at Mordenkainen bald.
No, I got an idea, and he uses like message. He uses message to
Oh, to
whisper message to Mordenkainen.
Morgan
You reveal-
Titan.
Mordenkainen. He reveals his true name to Mordenkainen, but he doesn't say anything more. That name should be enough. Shmi will
His eyes-
appreciate his mind.
His eyes are narrow at you, not in an accusatory way. It's like he can, but he speaks his mind. It's like, you're a very interesting individual. How you found your way here through all this mess, I do not know. But if these are the allies you wish to choose on it, then I shall assist you.
It may not look the best, but you know.
Blink blind.
I take offense.
Oh, Booker, shut up.
I'm
You're
letting
criminals.
Ozai, you have permission to curb stomp him.
No, we're all criminals.
As soon as we get
Yeah.
outside, it's all on you.
Good
You can
night.
do it. I won't
God
stop.
bless you.
I'm not a criminal.
You said you wanted to kill someone. Say shut up.
No.
No,
She also- I also have words with I also would have words with a lot of you. Someone touched and taught her to curse. If this was intentional,
not sure.
shame on you all.
I think that's.
Huh?
I think
All
that's
I
like.
said was fuck.
Yeah, get the fuck
Uh,
over it. It's not that big a deal.
It's just a funny curse. Who cares?
Mordenkainen, it's gonna happen one way or the other.
Hey, regardless. Regardless.
Why
this
is
brings me-
cursing the thing you're worried about? I have literally decapitated someone in front of her.
It's
I've been traumatized.
Holy shit!
Early face palms.
We're going to the zoo now. We're
Let's-
going to the zoo.
I would like, but as some of you are not there, I would like to inform you all of the deal that has been agreed to. I will be assisting you for as long as I can in the goals you need to accomplish here. However, this is for a very specific purpose. The blood war has come to a close. Not a total stop, but it has been, but one thing is certain. Have one side been able to eliminate all opposition, or perhaps the both, would they combine their forces and gain control over the entirety of the lower planes, the multiverse as a whole will be in great danger. With no enemies left, the fiendish rulers will turn their attentions towards other worlds and planes, and no force will be able to stop them from that point. Thus, me and my allies, the Circle of Eight, intend to head down there in 7 days' time. Once that happens, there is no telling what will become of this world. We cannot afford to split our forces. As much as I would like to assist you in dealing with the primordial lords, I cannot. Powerful
Give us
as I am,
amulets of non-detection.
as powerful as I am, as powerful as all of us are, we cannot split ourselves. It is not the way the world works. Thus, you've all agreed to undergo our assistance in order to one day take them on. If anyone has any
Taki,
concerns,
why the fuck did you come here?
Hmm?
if anyone has any concerns or objections, I would have you speak now.
Wait, why are you asking me that, Booker?
Did he ask you this immediately?
No. Yes. Zone of Truth.
I
This
yeah, it's Son of Truth.
No, he explained it all to you guys before everyone else rushed it in. Like this wasn't a this wasn't-
Yep.
so
he gave you guys deliberation time.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to Taki.
Yeah.
Taki will say no. This is the first, actually.
Like
Squint.
what the fuck is on?
She cannot lie.
She has to tell the truth. She
Yeah.
cannot lie.
You cannot lie.
So in technicality, no, she didn't agree. So she was just been told. That's it. She didn't say yes.
Squint.
You know,
Oh,
Taki.
Mordenkainen. All right, so cool. We kill things. You give us money. This is not a thing I am unaware of. I want amulets of non-detection. I'm tired of people being able to see us from far away.
So it has been said, so it will be done.
Yeah. Oh, a small bit. If you see Aiden Seeker, he might be a tricky bastard because we saw like the glow once in a while and he just disappeared like out of sight.
Blackstaff is not on your side, by the way. Blackstaff sucks.
Blackstaff's a bitch.
Yeah, Blackstaff sucks.
He is a cunt. I agree.
Yeah. The
Jesus.
next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to try to get stuff on them and hopefully get a private meeting with them so I can murder them. I don't imagine we're going to be able to depose them whatsoever, but I can decapitate them. That's just how it's gonna be.
It is curious you mentioned this is on the next state of affairs. You likely need powerful weapons and artifacts and other magical items in order to assist you in combating the primordial lords.
Yeah, no,
There
we're
are
good.
two very specific ones that will assist you in the endeavors of dealing with elementals in particular.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, there are
One
more?
is under the possession of Lady Blackstaff. The other is in the possession of a man known as the Duke. I do not know much about him, but it is within his
I know
great
him.
arsenal. Do you?
I just like I'm like standing in the zone of truth and I take 2 steps. I just like step out of it and I like purposely walk away from it.
Well, you will do well to obtain it from him. They will be key, if not necessary, in truly defeating and slaying the primordial lords. They are very powerful and likely very kept under wraps.
Gotcha.
This is gonna be fun.
Make use of what, and so then he's and then
Oh, do you have any do you mind doing me a favor?
Make,
Uh, find things about that funny bugbear we fought and see if he's connected to Blackstaff anyway. I need blackmail.
this is what I will do.
If
You've
if
given me
you already
information.
have blackmail.
Yes, I have these things and I shall be doing this one. Once I can.
Oh, we didn't talk about the rune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have it. That's why I asked Ozai like a little while back.
Wait, yeah, there was that funny drawing, wasn't there, Shmeevel?
Yeah, Marilyn, didn't you sketch it down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
Meredith, you told me that thing is the thing that connected it to the other person, which then
Grabs.
connected it to Blackstaff.
Let me
Brings
see.
over.
No.
Let her
Okay.
say this stuff.
Look, here's a funny drawing. What is this?
Aye. One of Aurora Blackstaff's runes. I recognize this immediately. It is scrawled all across her accursed tower ever since she took control of it
I wish you
approximately
helping
3
them.
months ago.
Thing is, she's made more.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just
Like
as
a lot.
Ozai.
She's actively kidnapping your citizenry, by the way.
They're not my citizenry. I have no power here.
Well,
I'm but a citizen.
I guess
Oh
You
wait,
just-
yeah, that's right. You're not an. Okay, yeah, I understand now.
still there is people missing though. That's still a wanted worry. Yeah. But that's the question. Why would Blackstaff like be in ties with them or coerce, you know?
You know, you know what? Do we actually want to go to the zoo? This has kind of killed the zoo mood.
I still want to go. If you're not gonna go, I'll go by myself.
You may have the weight of the world on your shoulders, but if you are falling over yourself and ready to keel over from the weight of it, then what is the point? You are not ready to face the primordials, nor are you ready to face the Blackstaff yourself. Thus, do not take it on at once. Enjoy yourself while you
I
can.
know. I'm gonna go to the zoo.
And with that, another door kind of opens up to the immediate left. It's a very different door than the one that was
Would
stood
it be
before.
would it be rude for me to just be like, I want to walk?
No.
I like raise up a finger and I'm like, I want to walk.
Then walk. This is not the zoo is not the pressing matter. I refuse to waste my magic on it. And he like opens up the door, and instead of like screaming voices and like countless like bodies and other stuff in there, this one is like it's kind of like a like the innards of like a bank. There's like all these different kinds of items and just shit like all lining up. He like he, like and like
Googling
and, like the large hand that just goes into
I
the
know what
door,
that's
and then it
about.
goes out, and then it
Wait,
goes out, and
Wait,
then like
could I reach my hand in subtly?
no,
If you were-
no, he's gonna fucking smack you away.
No,
I want
stop.
to roll. I want to roll
Waste
sleight
your
of
Please, I
magic on
want
it.
to. I want to
Roll.
Does
hear.
that mean that you are inclined to use magic on it?
Say that one more time.
If you refuse to waste your magic on it, doesn't that mean that you are inclined to use your magic on it? I don't know. The word. I'm sorry. I'm thinking. Please continue. My bad. Dumb thought.
It's
Dumb thought.
I have not a limitless source of magic. Teleportation takes quite a bit out of my reserves.
No, but you said that you
Hmm.
refuse to waste it, right? So you're
Yes.
saying. Never mind.
That's a double negative.
Yeah, it's a
that's
double
double-
negative. That's
That's
my
a double
point. Like,
negative. Yeah, I understand what he's saying now.
A lapse of my words. Regardless,
Teleport
and
us to the zoo now.
he has like this bag of like it's a bag of holding pretty much, and like he kind of and he opens it, he dumps out its contents pretty much, and like let
Oh.
me see.
Mhm.
Can I subtle a sleight of hand steal from the pile?
Okay.
Eight amulets of non-detection just fall out.
Hey, that's enough for us.
2,
Right
3,
now.
4, 5,
Yeah, we just got
6,
one
7,
extra. That's it.
8.
So he's like, he kind of looks a bit. Could have sworn I had more in there. And like just and then he throws the bag over to the nearest person.
Eyebrow raise.
I
Yeah,
can-
it's Marilyn.
That'd be Merilith,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he just throws the bag at you pretty much. I don't know if it hits you in the face or anything, but now
No,
you have
she
a bag.
catches it. Bag.
Bag. Merilith, what's the bag like?
She kind of sticks her head in. Spacey!
Yeah, you see space.
Wait, can I put my
Space.
head in there?
You also
He
see
offers it.
space. It's the same kind of view that you got when you were first transported here through the magic portal. You're looking at the astral realm.
Merilith,
Yeah,
we have to
interesting.
find funny mushrooms and put our head into the bag.
Wait, I can go to the astral realm. Would they see me if I go in there?
That's not
Wait,
how it
I don't know
works.
if that's how that
No,
works.
it's a demi plane. It's a demi plane. It's not the same.
It's a
It's its
pocket
own.
But I can go-
dimension.
I can enter the astral plane.
Yeah, that's not.
its
It's
own thing.
different. It's its own part of the astral dimension.
It would be pretty funny if you just lost people flooding.
If that was the case, you'd be able to pop into the astral plane and then just pick everyone in known
Every bag of
existence's
holding.
bag of
Yeah.
holding. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
you're like, oh, that's cool, money. And you're just-
I guess Taki will take the amulet of proof of against detection and location.
Yeah,
that's
amulets.
I also take 1 and 2 into it.
I also
yeah.
take one
Actually-
to it.
oh yeah, there's a 2. Fuck, why is it a 2? That sucks.
Hey, shut up.
No,
I
it
don't even.
doesn't. Put the fuck on. If I swear to God, Taki, if you don't put that thing on and focus on it, I'm
Don't
gonna
worry,
eat you.
I'm putting it
I'm
on.
attuned to one goddamn thing, and it's a lucky
is
rabbit foot of my possibly
mandatory
dead
dress
daughter.
code.
Like that's
There
yeah,
we
this is
go.
mandatory dress code.
All right, so everyone, just so you all know, this is our new mandatory dress code as part of Monsters Incorporated. By the way, Jordan, we have a company now. It's our company name. This is mandatory dress code.
Monsters Incorporated.
Monsters Incorporated.
Because I'm a monster, Merilith is a monster, Schmeevel's a
Hi.
monster, Taki is a human. You're kind of small. You're a monster.
I mean,
That
don't stop.
seems incredibly insensitive.
I've seen you kill people. You're a monster. Over at the unicorn, that thing is weird. Definitely a monster.
You're
and
weird.
he's-
I'm not
and
a
he's
monster.
also a monster for sure. And I point over at Ozai.
I mean,
Indeed.
We're very inclusive. We have one human.
My dad is gonna kill me.
And
Racist.
Fuck you, Jose.
just kill him first.
No.
Damn. Sucks.
But yeah, we're all monsters. Aside from the single human.
You're a monster.
I know I am. That's true. Yup.
And
In
now
fact, I'm the most monstery monster. Until Ozai is the most monster.
She looks confused.
Oh yeah.
Should we go to the zoo now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. That's
Nugget
cool.
did make you a breakfast.
Oh, yeah,
we
Before
should-
you go.
And I need to swing by, pick up Breetrix. I doubt she wants to do the zoo trip, but I'll offer anyway.
Oh, there is one more thing.
Hmm?
You have a griffin here. We stole it. We killed a man for it. It's ours. We're leaving it here.
You have a
Thank you in
griffin.
advance.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I named them Chicken.
My
Well,
apologies.
Chicken is going to be staying here. I hope that's okay. We butchered a man for it. I mean, you could let him go, but then that guy's sacrifice goes in vain. A whole human life wasted. I hope you know this.
Huh. Trying to guilt trip him into taking care of the griffin?
Nope.
You're in the zone of truth, you know that, right?
No,
Yeah,
I stepped out of it. I'm like throttling the line.
You did step out
No,
of it.
no, it's a 15-foot
I'm
radius
throttling-
though.
I'm
You're still in it.
Oh, no, I'm gonna walk back then. I want to throttle the line. I'm gonna throttle the line and just walk in between it whenever it suits me.
Yeah, so my bad. Not walking there. She's gonna meet us here because Mordenkainen is gonna have a
Yeah.
word with her really
At
quickly.
the very least, we can
Yeah.
have breakfast, and that can, like, you know.
She should arrive, and once she does, I
I
would not
actually,
say yes, but I do not have a better word for it.
so there is something I still have, and I put a sack on the ground.
Oh god damn it! Not
Not a
again.
sack.
Stop
you gave-
dropping various sacks on the
No,
ground.
you gave me this. We have one more day of this stuff, and I start pulling out jars of honey out of the bag.
Oh, yeah, that.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with honey?
No, it's food. We don't
Honey.
need your gross food. We have better food.
You know, we
What
can.
is
I do
it?
not want to
Gross.
eat honey.
We can.
You insult the cooking of my son in my own home.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
your
That's your
son?
son?
I thought you were apprentice.
Wait, he's your son?
Yes, he is my son, as well as my apprentice.
You're not blonde.
Wait, yeah, you're bald. Why is Nugget not bald?
He's turned. His face has turned a shade darker. He's getting pretty
Is
bad.
Mordenkainen your first or last name?
Mordenkainen is my name.
So what's your
Wait.
last name?
I
Wait,
do
he's
not
just
have
like.
a lot.
Wait,
It is
Mordenkainen,
your
you're just
wife.
like me. My name is Booker, and I also don't have a last name. We're so much alike.
So hold
do
on.
not have a
So
last
you have a son, or so you have a nugget, right? That's
Yes.
and then
A Nugget.
you have a nugget, and then the son. Your name is Mordenkainen, and the next logical step in the line of
Nugget.
succession is
He decided
Mordenkainen.
I allowed him to name himself. Does that answer satisfy
Wait,
you?
did you did you create him?
No, I
Tilted.
didn't create him. He
Oh,
came into my
homunculus.
life.
He's
Nugget
a
was made in a
homunculus.
fucking tube.
He was made in a fucking tube. This makes so much sense. That's why he's so
I don't
fucking
wanna.
weird.
I don't wanna
I'm
think
going-
about it. I'm gonna eat some food. Bye, guys.
He was
Nugget
made in
is
a
the
tube.
closest
Oh my
thing
god.
to the perfect human being you were trying to make, huh? That's why he's so goddamn nice.
I fucking knew it. I walk away. I pick up my bag of honey. and I start drinking honey.
That's crazy.
You know what? Yes, that's exactly the case.
Mm,
Well,
Hey.
you're
He's in the zone of
right.
truth. He's in the zone of truth, and he said, "Yes, it's canon."
It's canon. He did it. Canon.
Fuck.
You're
You're right. No, he opens his mouth to speak, nothing comes out, and he just rubs his eyebrows again, just shaking his head.
Hey, was
What?
Miss was Nuggets mom hot?
You're banished. He casts banishment.
What's her name?
Wait,
Is she single?
Vice.
Yeah.
It's with her ears back. She's kind of guilty looking. Kind of wanders over to Mordenkainen.
I'm sorry, Morgan Kaikan, for being having a tantrum yesterday and wrecking your house and calling you bald and mean and saying fuck.
He leans over and gives you gives you some pats on the head and gives you some pats on the head. Do not don't take it too hard. Just remember,
Cursing is evil, and it'll condemn you to hell.
not everyone will, not all will be so kind. Just stay close to your friends while you still have.
Okay.
aw.
Yeah, I need to work on that. My daddy says I have a temper like him.
Oh God.
I cannot stress how much I love the counterintuitiveness of saying, walking over to someone saying, "Sorry, I said the fuck word." Like that's so funny.
But Josh, she's just a baby. She doesn't know.
I love that shit.
That's what a little kid would do.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
definitely
like,
is.
I accidentally called my sister a
are
bitch,
we-
and then I was
are
like
we-
crying.
Are we gonna do an entire breakfast scene? Or can I
No,
If you want,
that's just like if for everyone who partakes in it, you get like
Tempting
you,
sweet.
you get like you get inspiration, but not just like
I want
Wait.
chicken.
I want to put the entire plate in my mouth and eat,
Did,
including the ceramic.
Did Nugget
Oh.
make me oats?
you want oats? Over here. Take that. Wait, hold up.
You
Like,
also
both-
gain,
Yeah.
you
There
also
it
gain
goes.
10 temp HP.
God damn.
I bring you oats. There you go. It's on the table now.
Uh,
Got
Thank you.
inspiration.
if you have inspiration already,
Yeah, I do.
let's
Oh,
meet-
me
let
too.
think real quick. Hold
Double
on.
inspiration. Oh.
I know there's a solution here.
You could just get like
50
extra,
XP
extra.
is
Extra
hit
usually
points.
the answer.
Yeah.
The next roll you make will be at advantage.
Okay.
No
So
matter no matter
wiener
the
size.
circumstance.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll mark ourselves. Whoever had inspiration already has advantage on whatever check they do next. Neat.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
matter the circumstances. This is a vice guarantee.
I like.
Alright.
I sit down. I eat my food, and I immediately stand up. Like it's instantaneous. The food's gone instantaneously. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Hi.
Zoo time.
Let's go to the zoo.
Hi, baby. Here, I got something for you.
He's like 4 foot tall.
He's
compared to
4'8".
Nugget,
Yeah, he's
There you
4'8".
go. It's a little bottle. A little bottle.
Alright.
Milk.
Let me move you guys over.
Oh, would Melif
He
do
drinks it.
do a thing with Mordenkainen and asking, or you want to do that
Yeah.
later?
Later. I don't
Okay.
want to hold up any longer than.
Okay, we can
Like
do
you
it.
actually have a map for the zoo.
Yeah, I do have a map for the
Nice.
So yeah, you guys traverse.
we-
You guys traverse through water. You head over to what's more like to you. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, Retrix, she arrived pretty much. I don't know if you had anything you wanted to say to her.
Nah, just mostly like checking the like curse thing was all I wanted to do before we bounced out.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's like so like yeah, like she kind of smiled. Morden kind of like introduced himself. Morden, the Lord Mage of Greyhawk, pretty much. And says that was like given how he's worded is like given everything that's befallen her, like in her daughter, like he's very sorry about the circumstance. He's very cordial with his wording and careful. He says that like he'd like to perform some arcane examination to ensure that nothing nefarious has befallen her, unbeknownst to her, pretty much. He beckons her to kind of like the center room, like the tranquil area with the trees and like the small little pond and everything, pretty much where it's going to take some time. He's doing a very methodical weapon of just because there's many
Would it
different
take until the end
He's,
of our zoo trip?
Maybe, yeah.
Mordenkainen is methodically analyzing your ex-wife, Jordan.
So what district
She's her own fucking
is-
person.
what district is the Waterdeep Zoo in? Like, how far away is this walk from Mordenkainen's house to the zoo?
So it's not too far. I imagine it takes about like maybe 30, like honestly 30 minutes. 'cause you
so
guys
like
aren't
the
in,
area.
yeah, you guys aren't in a rush. This is like in the area. I forget the name of the district you guys are in, but
I think it's the Noble Ward. Noble Ward. It's the one with the upper side, the upper half with a bunch of the red houses.
oh no, it's the C ward. The C ward here. Oh, why didn't I just show you this to you guys here? The C ward.
Squidward.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
it. Yeah,
We're in a
Upper-
C
upper-
ward.
upper like left-hand side C word. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the rich people place. That's where
Yeah.
lots of rich people are.
Yeah, North and C ward is like rich.
Yes, you guys are welcome to Sir Garleth's Grand Gardens. The entry fee is 1 gold per person, but you are already welcome to the site. There's all kinds of very exotic and outlandish kind of flora and like flora more so than fauna, pretty much. It looks it looks if it was taken directly out of like out of like a book, depicting what the Feywilds are like. with like minor kind of creatures, all plants that shine a billion different colors simultaneously, crystal clear water that gazes right back at you in its aquamarine essence. You know?
Hey, hey, Vice.
Yeah.
Since it is close to the Feywilds, would Seish know what these creatures are?
Well,
Like, how to
you know,
interact
some of
with
the plants are, yeah. Like some of them
Yeah.
take place. Some of them were present on Mount Celestia, kind of stuff. You know,
Mhm.
it doesn't feel quite like home, but
Mhm.
I would argue it's like I don't know, if you had an ant, it's like going to your favorite ant's house. You know, not quite your home, but it's still really nice.
Mhm. She kind of
Come on, everybody, hurry! We're
Hold
almost
on,
there.
we're at the gates. We're at the funny gates. We gotta do. I imagine there are people waiting for us at the gate. Don't run.
We had
too
to
far
like,
ahead.
yeah, we had to like buy tickets and entrance, I think.
Yeah,
Stay,
there's
stay
like-
close. You'll get mistaken for a.
You're gonna get kidnapped by weirdos. They're gonna get you.
They're gonna put you behind the bars.
Scaring
They're
her.
gonna
They're
sell,
gonna
they're
put you
gonna
in
sell you.
jail.
They're gonna
If you run
sell
away
you.
If you
Yeah.
run away from Ozai, they're gonna put you in jail because that's a crime.
Yeah, you should. Ah, Malif, don't track me. Come on, we just have to buy
They're
tickets.
gonna put you in.
Malif.
We're gonna put you in horse jail, little girl.
No. Like, she points at Booker and Schmiegel. No.
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 Okay, no horse
Bad.
jail. It doesn't exist. I'm
Aw.
sorry.
Bad.
You guys come up as like, hello everybody, welcome to Sir Garlus Grand Gardens, our newest exhibit, Horse Jail. Would you like to, could I ask you to pay the fee of 1 gold
Wait.
per person?
Wait, hold on. I have a question.
What's your question, Mr. Bugbear?
I was told that today there was a special and that children get in free, and this is a child. I'm gonna
I'm
roll
a
deception, and this is a child, and I pick up Schmeevel. He's my child, and I actually don't want to roll deception. I want to roll intimidation. I look at her. You wouldn't. You don't have anything to say to that. I would have to speak to your manager if you did.
no, he's a fucking Karen.
24.
I don't get paid enough for this.
All right,
Yeah,
so these are my 3 children. I point to.
Yeah.
Jordan.
He's got a
Hey.
They're
Like,
gonna get in free.
yeah. Well, that's a very nice beard your kid has.
Yeah, he's older. He's older and he's got mental problems. Okay, they said that the doctors told me he
Oh.
wasn't normal.
Oh my god.
And you say that right in front of him? Jesus Christ, what kind of parent are you?
He can't understand me, lady. He's barely there.
He's barely.
I don't even
Prodigy
I
child.
don't even want to humor this. Can you please just give me the goal?
Alright,
It's like,
this is
Dude.
my wife. This is my wife, Taki. Taki, give her money.
How much is there?
Mother.
it's 1 gold per person, except your very weird children.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I give her full gold.
Shasta, stay close to me. Stay away from the weirdos.
This is. Oh, by the way, that's our surrogate father.
Surrogate father.
I'm so tired.
Can we just get in?
Oh wait,
No,
Beatrix.
no, shoot.
Wait, I give another goal because Beatrix
Oh,
is
also,
here.
are alcoholic drinks allowed
Wait, is she?
inside?
I thought
No,
she-
Yeah.
she's
That one
not.
is
Oh,
also.
never mind.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, she's not here.
Are alcoholic drinks allowed inside?
Of course they
No.
are. I read on the brochure that it was, and I look at her.
It's like, just don't feed it to the animals. It's happened before. That's why they're banned.
Well,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
we're very responsible. And she
No,
looks at
I
us.
don't believe you.
As you're like,
He's-
we're
he's
very
already
responsible,
drinking.
Jordan's like grabbing a bottle, whatever.
Remember, all my
Just starts drinking. I'm just gonna push through.
What,
her. I'm gonna walk
Shasta?
through the gate now.
Yeah, just go inside.
fake
I-
creatures react really badly to alcohol.
Okay.
Wait, can Osai be leaving bottles behind him? Like he's just littering the entire
He's already
time.
been doing that.
Yeah.
This
Bottles are
entire
just
time that the reason why he asked is because he has like 5 bottles on the ground.
He just
Alright.
like bottles appearing around him.
They just spontaneously appear. But yeah, you
he
guys,
hands the worker one for your troubles.
I'm gonna need this.
It's an area too.
Yeah. So like right in the front is like, it's a gazebo. It's like a little social area. There's like, a group, some like, some families, some other people kind of just sitting down there eating like, they're like eating some food that they've gotten at like from a different location. Oh yeah, the frog can be the party token. It's perfect. Yeah.
Because we don't have like a party token,
Yeah,
so it's like,
just
fucking,
like,
I'm
it's
a
just-
drag of the
it's
frog.
It's a little social gathering area.
I look over at the social gathering area. Losers.
Is there like a brochure of like what place is what, so
Loser.
we could just take it, like a small map?
So there are no brochures, but there are some signs. So one of them is there's some signs like featuring some exhibits that they have. One of them is called that. One of them is titled "The Dangers of the Underdark," and the other one is titled simply "Big Cats."
I
What's
look
a big
I look at big cats, and then I'm like, I already know, but how many cats?
Big ones.
Big
What?
cats.
Well, actually, we're
Vice-
not the ones
Is
that are
it
allowed to pick. I look
Vice-
at the unicorn. You're supposed to pick where we go.
Oh,
Where do you want to go? This
Like all
is
caps?
business and fun. So where do you want to go?
I don't know. What is them scary creatures from the Underdark?
They're spooky.
I kinda want to go and talk to them.
Okay,
You know,
let's go.
this-
Let's go talk
you know-
to the funny big guys then.
Yeah, this place is it's funny how this place is suspiciously shaped like a circle. You can go around in one beat to visit everything. You just
Yeah,
I
have
have
to
a
choose
question.
clockwise or counterclockwise. What's
I
your
have a question. As we walk towards the dangers of the Underdark exhibits, is there a guy who's just walking down the path with popcorn?
Yeah.
Can
So,
I
yeah,
grab it? I'm just gonna wrestle it out of his hand, take it from him, begin eating it myself, and just walking forward, like ignoring him after I take it from him.
Popcorn.
I'll tell you what.
I just stare at him.
I hope
Good
you
luck,
enjoy the laxative seasoning, asshole.
Seeing that you're labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so on and so forth, I'd like to go the opposite direction, just to make you a
Yeah.
little bit more upset.
Okay, okay, you guys get to, so you
OPM.
guys get to go to P. Okay, so do you want to go to P or O?
We're
We
going
go
to,
O.
We're going to P first, and then we'll do O,
Yeah.
just to make it even more annoying.
Yeah.
All right, I'll reveal this
OPM.
to you.
P-O.
What
Steve.
is that?
P-O. So
Those
you
sound like
guys,
buffaloes.
so you see some aurochs.
Aurochs,
Oh.
yes.
So aurochs,
He
so
posts their art
aurochs
in
are
the
they are large, fierce bovine with jutting horns. In many lands, herds of aurochs roam free, while elsewhere, orcs and humans train them from an early age to carry riders into combat.
Mm.
They're megafauna.
They are a
Can you post their
CR2
art?
creature.
He posts their art in monster art.
Yes, they're a CR2 creature, and I have already taken the liberty to give you guys, for the druids in here to give you access. Aurochs.
You want
They're
some drinks?
They're
Those guys are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Look at
if I can be honest, aurochs are some of my favorite fantasy creatures ever. I love them a lot. They're so
Trace
cool.
the look. That one kind of has like a horn thing going on.
Two of
Has
them.
two,
It looks at
and
you
they
and,
go
like,
back.
It looks at you and like just like it kind of it walks up to like the bars and like gives you in like a huff of hot air kind of hits you as it like sniffs you like very intently. Yeah.
This
I
dude
eat,
is
I eat
All up
popcorn
in
in front of it.
personal space. This big old ox is all up in the personal space. You should give him some popcorn.
He's
Oh.
sniffing you.
I thought we
He
don't have.
likes you.
Shasta.
Mhm.
Here, kick this bucket out of my hands into the thing. Try to knock it into their cage. Kick it in there like a fucking ball.
Here you
Knock it in
go,
there.
sirs.
Here it all says.
Blah. Yeah, you send it like flying, like it like lands on one of its heads or like, on like one of the orcs'
Popcorn.
heads.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and it's
Popcorn
like-
spills everywhere.
yeah, they just start
Wait a
grazing. They
minute,
just start
that has
grazing it.
legs. There's
Look
legs
at
in
that.
it.
Oh no, they'll be
no.
shitting.
I mean, I don't want him to eat the bag though. And then Jordan's gonna
Yeah.
I
mage
would
hand
watch them
forward
shit.
30 feet and then grab the bag and then
You-
kill the bag.
A wise
Nice.
choice. They're gorgeous, but they're not that smart. You know.
Oh.
they're-
What's over here in O?
So over there, you see a big sign that says "Spot the Mimic." a very a very thick sheet of like what looks to be glass, but but most certainly is a different kind of protective material. It seems to be a perfectly innocuous room. It's filled with all kinds of ordinary objects. One house, a lamp, a chest, a few desks, a bed, and everything. And the game, and it's simple. It's just like it's not so much a game, but as it is there's a note describing what mimics are, how they're creatures that can take on the perfect appearance of items and everything. And once they do, they'll grab you and then they'll just fucking eat you to death.
Airlift,
Jorlin, I think
you
you're
see anything in there?
The chest is a red herring. It's not the chest. I think the mimic is the bed.
Pop
Mel-
the glass.
Tap tap.
I feel like that's the one thing you're not supposed to do at a zoo.
Tap tap tap.
Yeah.
Tap tap tap. Tap tap
Stop
yeah.
doing that.
Can I tap on it to see how hard I could? Like, what if I do it really
No,
hard?
no,
No.
you're
Do
gonna
not
break it.
listen.
You're gonna break it.
Do I
So you
break
tap
it
on
with
it
a
hard,
16?
and you don't break it. It's like instead, it's like it warps just a little bit, kind of like a little bit, like it kind of warps like inwards, pretty much, and like you can see there's like the smallest of cracks on the not like it's not a crack, but it's like there's the smallest of gaps now on the side because you've
All right,
warped
let's
it
go.
inwards.
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Wait, where's the mimic? Wait, where's the mimic?
Let's
go
walk
on,
through
on.
this logical thought. So
No.
you crack the glass, say there is a
Nope.
mimic in there and it's not some hoax. Say some 7-year-old unattended child is like, look, Dad, it's the treasure chest. And it jumps out and fucking kills him because he weakened the glass.
That's funny.
Like,
That's
Well,
great.
then, one less mouth to feed. Let's leave. Let's get out of
Can I make a
here.
quick perception check to see if there's a mimic in there? I guess.
You can make a perception check, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it's a fucking hard DC. They're like these are the these guys they
Oh, wait.
what is it? The fuck is the word for it? They're the pioneers of being imitative predators. It takes a nat 20 to find it.
Jesus.
Look,
I want
I'm going ghost. I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna try it.
She shifts.
Perception,
Merlin.
right?
Yeah, I shift. I'm going deer.
You're gonna get your
I'm
advantage.
going ghost.
21,
Nope.
22, 19.
Oh.
Nah, that shit's
21.
hard. Their false appearance is perfect. It's
You guys
unfortunate.
can make a group check though, and probably will bypass the difficulty after that.
I'm terrified. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look for them. I roll a 6.
Anybody else want to give their add into this?
I will give you my perception with my
His-
singular eye.
That beats 40 total cumulative. That beats 40, right?
Yeah, with
Yeah, for sure.
with Merlin, Station.
So it would turn out, there's not a mimic in here. There's multiple mimics. Mimics,
Uh-oh.
Are
They
they
can-
all mimics?
they're cunning. They're like they're cunning hunters, and like they can sometimes spread in like in their weird amorphous ways. That being said, though, there's a hamper filled with socks. Each and every one of the socks is like tiny little eyes on the binding. So that is an entire hamper with little mimics
Wait,
inside.
this
They're all
entire room
staring
is a
at you.
mimic.
There's
This is
like
all
yeah,
a mi-
the
I just
pillow,
put a
the
crack on
pillow's
the
a
thing.
mimic. The pillow's a mimic. The rug is a fucking mimic.
You could repair it.
Now,
You
now,
could
see, now
repair
here's
it.
the thing, Jorlin. Am I really responsible for this? I can break this. And they
Yes.
just put all of these things in here. No, I'm not.
you're like
Yes,
a
you are.
400-pound fucking bear, man.
Well,
You're not
they
trying to
should
be
make
like,
their
"Oh,
cages
boy."
better. They should make the cages better.
Hey, Paul from product testing, did you test it to the strength of a 400-pound bear, man? No, I haven't. Like that's not on Paul. He-
Dude,
What
Should
about them?
end-
I like one behind me. What about them? They're even bigger. They weigh like a ton. They're made of rocks.
yeah, but
Are
they're
you-
stupid as shit. They're gonna eat the bag of the popcorn. They're gonna I had to
Are you-
fucking pull it out.
I
you
like
pointing at
have the
the-
bag of popcorn inside of my mouth and like eating it.
Are you pointing at like the Aurochs down there, or are you pointing upwards at the two owl bears that are in this kind of enclosure?
shit, there are 2 owlbears.
Yeah,
shit,
like
there's
yeah,
two
they have
owl
like
bears.
there's a cluster of like some
they're-
baby owl bears, pretty much, that are
Aw.
like by like the mother.
Aw,
They look at you with their
Mother is-
owl eyes.
Do they hiss?
Oh yeah, like
They make
owls.
a- I mean, they make a weird noise.
I'd say-
I wanna.
Oh,
I want
go
to talk with them too.
ahead.
Can we talk with them?
You can attempt to commune with it.
Wait. I know. I have a spell for this. Hold on. Wait, no, I don't.
Right.
Hello.
Okay.
It's
That's a-
like
Big owl bear.
it's like chewing on like a fish head.
Hey, owl bear.
It was sitting away from you, so its head rotates like all the way back to look over at you. Say,
I like your babies.
and they chirp over at you, this strange creature, and just like owls do, the curious little creatures they are. They kind of hop over to sniff at you through
Aw.
through the cage.
Don't they do like
Shasta, what is
the
everything
owl
sniffing
thing
at?
where they like turn like they shuffle their head up and down?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Booker,
Rubbing their heads.
it's an animal thing. We smell each other to let us know if we're friend or foe or food.
Why do animals not walk up to me and smell me?
Because you smell
Sniff,
it.
sniff,
You stink.
Well, the Marilith
Sniff,
keeps
sniff,
smelling
sniff,
me.
sniff, 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 sniff. Yeah, she's currently smelling him.
Yeah, that is strange.
What?
Eh?
He's smelling Marilyn.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Cave
it smell
musk.
good?
Cave musk. She
Cave
proceeds
musk.
to like sniff through the cage a little bit, like sniff, 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 sniff.
Taste
You
sniffs
stink.
back too.
They're fucking owl bears. What do you expect?
He has a greeting. Just
You guys moving on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving
Yeah.
down.
Yes.
It seems like
I
some of
hope
our
you have a
party is a
good day.
little sleepy.
Yes.
It's okay if you guys bounce.
Yeah, this is
No.
this is for fun.
chill
Downtime
day.
activity.
Yeah, over here
Yeah.
it's like over here you guys experience like a very different one. This is much more fortified as well as specialized. There's been magic put at use here to keep this at a very low temperature, as this enormous squat cryoceros with a shaggy hide of ice. Two
Cryoceros.
translucent horns
Love
protrude from
you,
its snout,
John.
frontmost of which looks like a scimitar.
Oh,
The cryoceros resembles a woolly rhinoceros made of ice. Its thick frozen hide protects soft flesh at its core, and a layer of ice forms over its already formidable keratinous horns. This creature's body is efficient at transferring warmth to its fleshy interior, and the fire still harms the cryoceros, but its icy form is not unduly damaged by fiery attacks.
cool.
It's reminiscent of the ice animental displacer beast that you guys fought all those like days and weeks ago.
Mm.
It is another animental that they have captured and they've put here on display.
I'm surprised they captured one of these before.
Oh, they got him.
Yeah.
So you guys have two options pretty much here. This is like this over here. This leads to the this is the dangers of the Underdark exhibit.
Oh,
That's-
cool.
Let's go there. Oh, do we see this? What is this in the distance?
That right there, that is the that's like it's like what's called like the Ranger's home pretty much. So it's just the owner here, pretty much the main character, the head honcho, the caretakers here. They
Gotcha.
live on this place.
Listen, hear me out.
Hmm?
If we go there, we can steal. Really,
No.
really, like we could steal
No.
something.
I want
Yeah.
to go see the creatures
Don't you
of the
want to remember
Underdark.
this forever?
We can buy some trinkets.
This could be your first crime, and I point to like multiple people.
I've committed crimes before. With you lot.
No, killing doesn't count.
What does that
What do you mean
not
it doesn't
count?
count?
It doesn't count because it wasn't in a city.
What?
Yours is an eyebrow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be inside of a city to count. Otherwise, it
maybe-
doesn't count.
I'm maybe a kid, but even I know that's a lie.
All right, so I have a thing. I have a question. Are you aware of risk and reward?
I'm going.
Sage just stomps her way forward to the primordial exhibit.
I also follow. We're just going there.
You guys head towards the
Same.
Underdarks. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
Underdark.
as you guys walk in, it takes a moment for your guys' eyes to like adjust. It's like, had it not be for some of you having dark vision, it would be pretty clear that this place is almost pitch black to reflect, what the Underdark is. cavernous land where light almost never shines. Be it save for luminescent mushrooms or other sources of light that happen to
It's
be
me,
present
Tom.
in the undermountain of the world. Immediately,
Okay,
yeah.
Flame.
Ah.
I just conjure a ball of fire in my hand. I'm like, as Taki like jumps.
These ones, these they kind of these creatures. They kind of immediately recoil. They immediately recoil. They're troglodytes.
Troglodytes.
I'm gonna hold the flame towards them and then pull it back, then pull it towards them and then pull it back.
They hiss and bubble at you. They look pretty agitated. They're savage and degenerate troglodytes that squat in the shallow depths of the Underdark, in a constant state of war against their neighbors or one another. They mark the borders of their territories with cracked bones and skulls, or with pictographs painted in blood or dung. Perhaps the loathsome of all humanoids, they eat anything they can stomach. They dwell in filth. The walls of their cavern homes are smeared with grime, oily secretions, and the debris of their foul feasting.
Yeah, you know, I can relate to these guys. They know how to live. I'm like reading the plaque.
What's the
And
cross?
even though this one is it's another solid plexiglass-esque barrier, it stinks. You get up close to it and you can smell the stench over the layer of slime that's been coated on the inside of it.
Smell it.
Yeah. Instead to your right over here, this is you're witness to a mold zombie.
Uh.
So just this. Here, I'll put this art over here. I
just want to mention for all of you, by the way, in case everyone's like, Booker, you're scaring them. That's a monster. I point up there, he'd kill you, and then that one down there, that's a dead guy.
Yeah. Black pustules cover a shambling corpse. The zombie lets out a baleful moan, breathing out a cloud of black spores. They are undead created by necromantic spores, and they serve no masters and have no desires other than spreading their infection. Tons of effort has gone to reinforcing their perhaps eternal prison and ensuring that not so much as a molecule of their disease, what's known as pox, is able to escape. In fact, there's a guard kind of stationed here, kind of watching over you guys, as well as just because these are filled with rather dangerous beasts. They're confident in their ability to be secure, but it doesn't.
Am I allowed to have produce flame? I look at the guard.
It's so long as you don't throw it at any of them. If it helps you see, it's all good for me.
Do you just linger in the dark here for forever? Is that just your job? Do you get paid?
Yeah, I'll get paid pretty handsomely.
Booker, can you even turn into one of those? Points at the zombie thing.
No, it's a fucking dead guy.
I'm just asking.
You droid.
What's an eye?
Can I turn into a dead man? Yeah, I can actually yes, Taki. Yes, I can if you hit me hard enough.
Do you want me to?
There's
No.
What the hell?
there's also an additional information about the disease that these particular zombies carry. Pox. It takes it takes between 1 and 4 days for them to appear, and they have trouble breathing, their skin erupting with painful green boils that ooze pus. And as the disease progresses, these pustules turn black.
See, that's
That
what'll
is
happen if
sad.
you become an alcoholic.
Is that true, Ozai?
No,
Yeah,
Well,
it's true.
it's never happened to me, so I don't know.
My father was an alcoholic, and he turned into one of those blokes.
Yeah, it's him. That's his uncle.
Yeah, this my pappy. He was a drinker, and look what he became. Don't drink, kids.
Damn. His
Don't drink and drive.
liver was missing weak as fuck.
It only happens to humans though. So Ozai is fine, and you're fine because you're a horse. So you
He's
can become
drinking.
an alcoholic if you
He's
want.
still drinking in
Called
front
you
of
a
it.
horse.
I'm not a horse.
Hey, does he want a drink? He looks like he needs a drink. He points at the zombie.
Yeah, you should open up. You should open it up so that way I can
no.
I ain't opening it. You, move along.
Here,
Go
do
look
you
at
need a
the
drink?
other
Move along,
creatures.
move along.
It looks
Go
like
look at
you
the
need a
other
drink.
Okay.
Is down here below you is one of the fabled Kuatoas. It's sitting down dumbly,
shit.
and it's staring It isn't staring straight ahead. It's staring side to side just because its fucking eyes go. It's a fucking
I
fish.
Oh,
want
It's
to
humanoid fish.
menace the fish. I want to menace him. I stare at him through the glass,
It does.
like
It,
ominously.
it doesn't even. It does like. Well, actually, they can't blink. They don't have eyelids. It doesn't even react. It's like it's slack-jawed, staring straight ahead. Still, they are degenerate fish-like humanoids that once inhabited the shores and islands of the surface world. Long ago, humans and their ilk drove the Kuatoa underground, where they dwell in madness and everlasting night. They can no longer abide daylight for this purpose, and are often known as slaves, maddened slaves captured by the thousands by mind flayers.
See, Taki, you're kind at
I
this.
found
This
this
is what
fish
humans
man.
do. Hello, relic of the past.
You're a funny fish man. Do
You
you
were
breathe air or water?
you were genocided by the humans. How does it feel?
It like a dribble of a glop of drool drops down from its mouth and it hits the ground with a splash.
I'm pretty sure I killed these things before.
Oh yeah.
I ate a few.
Huh.
It didn't taste good.
So would you like up or down?
Shrista, which one do you look at first? I hold the produce flame out and smiling.
The big one. Okay.
My
Alright.
eyeballs.
Looking at the big
So
one.
so this one actually surprises you. You guys go up to it and it slams on the thing, kind of like spooking you guys. It's just like a muffled roar escapes from it. You guys are staring in the face of a hook horror. I'll set a picture right now. They're quite literally called hook horrors. They're fierce predators of the Underdark, and they aggressively defend their hunting grounds. The subterranean caverns where these creatures dwell echo with a constant clacking and scraping of their hooks as they wend their way up cliffs and long cavern walls. The monstrous hook horror has a head resembling a vulture's and a torso of an enormous beetle, with an exoskeleton studded by sharp, bony protuberances. It gains its name from its long, powerfully built arms and legs, which end in wickedly curved claws. They are pack predators, and they have dedicated clans and families that they lived in, with each clan being ruled by the eldest female, who typically places her mate in charge of the clan's hunters. Hook horrors lay eggs, which are clustered in a central, well-defended area of the clan's home caverns. You guys kind of squint in, and you can see a pack of these very eggs kind of hidden away and tucked away in the corner, covered in debris, pretty much, and their white shells shining out in the darkness.
It's a mummy.
A little bit of drool comes off of Booker's lips because he wants to eat those eggs really badly, but unfortunately they're too far away.
It sees you and it's kind of sees you and slams again. It's this one is especially agitated for some unknown reason.
Oh, good. She's a mummy. You need to leave her alone.
Yeah, she's a mommy. I'm gonna eat those eggs.
No.
All right.
goodness.
So now I'll reveal these guys. These are my
Wait, that's just a guy. That's just a guy. Look over there.
You guys you've met Drow. You've met Drow before. You've met Nesnar and a few other pretty much. However, this Drow, his skin is covered in his skin is cracked. These mushrooms kind of sprouting, sprouting from the skin, similar to this disfigured kind of spore-like creature that existed right there, pretty much. These are spore servants. They are creatures brought back to life by the animating spores of myconid sovereign creatures. They were never these creatures are not flesh and blood anymore. They exist only as myconids that they are. Only ascertaining the the lost characteristics of what they used to be. This creature is a husk, even more so than the mold zombie you've witnessed before, as it represents just one of the fates that await people who dare to venture into the Underdark. As it stands, it's standing, its face is looking up. It looks down, the drow looks down at you. Its neck cracking with puffs of spores escaping into the air as it stares at you with utterly devoid eye sockets. Nothing is behind them.
So can we all just talk for a second about how fucked up this place is? Because I have seen at least 4 sentient beings that have been trapped in these cages. This is fucked.
Oh.
Truly, this place serves to let you know that there are fates worse than death.
What's in G?
Gee.
It's
I hope it's a guy
dung.
named Greg. I hope it's a guy named Greg. That are dumb.
Let me out of here!
It's dung.
So-
Nah.
So in here is a smoke method. Oh boy.
Shmeevel, look! It's your lover.
It's Shmeevel's lover.
Oh no, keep it away! Keep
Wait a
Shmeevel away
minute.
from the
What?
method.
Shmeevel, we gotta
Wow.
get you in there, and I push Shmeevel against the glass.
No.
No.
Can I seduce it?
Please don't.
It's Schmeppet, your son.
Let me seduce it.
Please,
So
don't.
smoke methods are so you guys also get this is so I would recommend you guys pay attention because the method you guys saw
Eyeball.
before you've seen them as in the forms of fire and ice and now you've seen a smoke method and so I would
Yeah.
suggest listen and learn as I tell you about these guys. In fact, are you guys going to spend a while to study these because you may encounter them in the future?
Yeah, sure,
Might as
yeah.
well.
And I will in fact show you. Then I will show you guys their sheet and make this a permanent kind of as like a template. They are capricious imp-like creatures native to the elemental planes. They come in 6 varieties, each one representing the mixture of 2 elements,
Collect them all,
which is very smart, intuitive people wouldn't understand are the same things of what the elemental planes are. Ageless tricksters' methods gather in large numbers on the elemental planes in the elemental chaos. They also find their way to the material plane, where they prefer to dwell in places where the base elements are abundant. For example, a magma method is composed of earth and fire and it favors volcano layers, while an ice method, which is composed of air and water, favors locales. These are crude, lazy creatures of air and fire that billow smoke constantly. They rarely speak the truth and love to mock and mislead other creatures.
Trista. When you lie, you turn into one of those.
I
I say lying.
will stop
I roll
this.
a 1. I roll a 1 in deception.
She raises an eyebrow. She's getting wise to your bullshit, Booker.
I rolled a 1. I don't feel like you have to do anything to just be like, Booker, you're full of shit at this point.
Booker, you're literally and figuratively full of poop.
You know, I'm glad that you're catching on. You're doing great. What's this place?
That right there, those are the outhouses. You just need to take a shit.
No. I want to see the rest. I want to see Ed.
Body break. Body break.
So you guys look over. You guys look over at F.
We're gonna look at 7. We're gonna glance at F. What's an F? We're just
Yeah.
gonna glance over there.
F, they're like their popcorn stands.
F?
You know,
Is
like
popcorn
those big
stand?
food-
7
seven.
is
Seven.
popcorn stands.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
F?
F,
just
you see,
reveal the, monster.
you see
finished
2
it.
goblins sitting down.
Yeah, I walk
Goblin.
away from that one. That
These are
one makes me angry. That one pisses me off. As soon as I see that, when I turn the party around, I'm really pissed now.
What?
They're just 2
Are those
fucking
goblins?
goblins.
Alright,
How do we
so-
not know? Wait a minute. How do we not know that this is their job and they get to go home at the end of the day?
This is
you
just
know
a
what?
show, yeah.
Actually, hold on, wait one moment. I walk over to the goblin thing. I need
Even,
to.
like, so I'm gonna roll performance. Let's see.
I want to get their attention. I'm gonna bang
They're
on the
do-
glass.
Yeah. So they're doing a very what's the word? A very in-depth skit of like something of the 3 Stooges, except they don't have a 3rd Stooge. They're just doing the 2 Stooges. Like, you know.
Wait, I know what to do. I want to break open the glass container they're in.
Oh goodness.
It's
I roll
like
an
it's not-
18.
this one, they don't have a glass container. You see, like the container is like it's iron bars, but they could probably squeeze through them. if
Yeah,
wanted
they just
to.
choose there.
Wait, it's iron bars,
These are iron bars that
and they can fit a
they can-
small sized creature.
They could probably squeeze through
Alright,
if they wanted to.
I know what I want to do. So instead of breaking them down, you guys watch Booker as he looks at the bars, and you guys are like, "What's he gonna do? Is he gonna bust them open?" Instead, you watch as his entire skeleton just like collapses. He becomes like a rug, and then he slinks underneath the bars like a weird fucking slug, and then he comes out. So something cool about bugbears is they have collapsible skeletons.
Oh
That's
goodness.
disgusting. I hate
Really?
that.
I'm going to
goodness.
ping this feature. Hold on, because I do
Fuck.
have it.
You just noticed that. It's
fucking
like, huh.
Goodness gracious.
I did not write it down. Fuck, but it is there. It's in there. It's in the Tasha.
believe you.
It's
I
in the
believe
Tasha
you.
one.
They-
They're
they-
medium creatures that can fit in small size spaces.
So they look at you.
Oh, here we
and-
go. There we go.
Oh, there,
Without
yeah.
squeezing, you can move through and stop in spaces large enough for a small creature. There you go.
That's impressive. They both look at you and they go,
I like conk their heads together.
they both conk and they both collapse like fucking dry bones.
I put them both in a sack and then I walk away.
What?
You know what? You kidnapped 2 goblins.
I'm gonna add them to my inventory.
God.
What was that?
God.
Oh,
Roll
I,
one
I,
before.
I just very calmly walk out and I look at the rest of the party. I'm like, what? I was part of the skit.
Roll 1 before. This is
Yeah,
how
sure.
many hours they're unconscious.
4.
Okay, 4 hours. You're fine. God. What?
I guess the goblins are with us now. God, okay.
All right. So which?
I freed 2 slaves today. I'd like to say I did a good deed.
The big one. E.
So the big one right here.
E-
This is one that's been long awaited for. You guys stare at this huge enclosure at you. You look this relic sloth in the face. It just
Huh.
as it towers over you guys, staring at you with gigantic eyes, as if it were a relic of the past here today, much like its name. Relic sloths for long expeditions, they've been employed to haul adventuring equipment and excavated artifacts, so long as their study isn't in any particular hurry. Relic sloths travel at an excruciating slow pace, deliberating every step and moving only when necessary. But this caution makes these hulking creatures perfect for traversing treacherous and crumbling ruins, where other beasts of burden would falter. Their distinctive sickle-shaped claws on the relic sloth's forelimbs are primarily used for climbing, though they can fend off a hungry predator in a pinch.
He's
Yeah.
perfect.
He's a big boy.
He is.
Yep.
He's perfect. He reminds me of myself.
But you don't have
Right.
white fur.
I have claws like he does. He
True.
moves really slow like I do. He eats lots of food like I do.
And he's
So
big,
He's beautiful.
just like you.
What's
I want to free him.
No.
No.
what's
I
in
I don't think he'd really.
You might have gotten away with the goblins. There's no fucking way you're gonna get.
Yeah,
away with
this is a
relic sloth.
this is too
I'm-
big.
I just look back at it longingly. I'm going to be coming back here in private. I'm going to free all of the creatures.
my
Oh
god.
no.
That's gonna be
No,
the goal.
no, not the Underdark.
Not the
You're gonna cause
underdog.
a fucking plague. You're gonna cause an outbreak.
Vice, what's
Yeah,
in D?
yeah. So these ones, these are
These.
fuck you. So these are big cats.
Ooh.
Would you like to?
Cats.
Oh,
I
from
just saw, like-
A, B, C. So D,
Oh, I'm
C,
gonna
C.
start you at the. I'm gonna start you at the bottom because fuck you guys.
Oh,
Wait, this
asshole.
is the big cat exhibit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
first
The
you guys.
big.
So first you guys see like
Lion, panther.
sected off on one side there's like there's a pride of lions and on the other side is and on the other side are like 2 panthers kind of sitting down just chilling in the
Chilling.
crisp cool air pretty much. Nothing too big. And then but then it starts to get interesting. This
Is that a
right here is
saber-tooth?
a winged lion. I'll show you the right now.
Winged lion.
Winged lion.
There's Celestial.
Winged.
They are known as
That's
archons.
celestial?
So they're known as archon mounts. The mysterious conquerors known as archons once ruled vast empires. These armored warlords saw themselves as champions of merciless justice, and they ruled with iron fists. And they would always ride into battle on fearsome winged mounts. Some legends suggest that these mounts are actually physical manifestations of the archon's will, allowing the pair to act with a single mind, as the 2 most common archon mounts are winged bulls and winged lions. Even though the age of archons is long past, many wonder if the few surviving archons might someday attempt to reestablish their empire if they truly are resigned to their lesser role in the world.
Where are the other 3?
This one right here, and then this one right here, it is known as a fleece mane lion.
Oh, those are like the sheep guys. They have sheep fur, kind of.
Yeah,
the lions.
These
yeah.
these ones they look so cool. Twice the size of normal lions with their splendid manes of silvery or golden hair, fleece mane lions prowl and protect sites imbued with the power of Nyx. While the specifics of these massive lions' connections to Nyx is unclear, many myths tell of the deadly predators stalking mortals and spreading fear until they're ultimately defeated by a brave warrior. As a result, overcoming a fleece mane lion is widely considered an early step on the road to becoming a true hero. Though, like, you know, some
See,
of
that
these
one's cool
animals,
like me, but I would not get defeated by a brave warrior. Just saying.
some of these animals, they're they're less intelligent than others. But this one, it stares at you. This one stares at you in the eye with almost human eyes, like an awaiting expression, almost a patient-looking one. It's an intimidating gaze, pretty much.
Can I look back at it with another intimidating gaze? I roll 12. Can it also roll intimidation? I want to see if I beat it.
Let's see. This one has a bonus of +4 to it. Nope.
No, I pass. He rolls an 8. I got a 12. I beat him.
Yeah, it's like, you see it like it gives like a huff and it looks away. He's like,
Staring contest won.
exactly. And
Oh, he's so pretty.
And then
Yeah.
lastly, this is the noble sea lion.
Sea lion.
It's actually just a sea lion. It's a literal lion.
Oh my goodness.
They're not like here. Their art is really cool too.
I feel like we know everything we can about the sea lion just by looking at him. He's a lion in the sea. I understand.
Exactly.
Yes.
The sea lions are fearsome monsters with a head and 4 paws of a lion and the lower body of a tail and a fish. Adventurers who delve beneath White Plume Mountain might discover a group of these creatures confined in a watery cage. That's a weirdly specific description.
So, I just want to mention that one is a sentient being again. Like these are all just slaves. This place is just keeping slaves, and that one up there is not a cat. It is a fish.
Huh.
Oh,
Well, look at you, Mr. Critic.
This is the big cat exhibit, but there's a fish here.
I'll take that in mind when the next zoo you visit
Not a
happens to
cat, a
be
fish.
perfectly mundane, regular ass animal zoo.
All right, and then the last thing is A. We just glance at A.
Yeah, you guys see bugs.
It's a
Yo.
big bug.
I
These
don't
are
want to
bugs.
glance at A. Can we really dive into A? I want to really. That's a
Bugs.
bug.
That's a big
Okay,
bug. We
These
see.
are giant fire beetles. They are nocturnal
Ugh.
creatures that take their name from a pair of glowing glands that give off light. Miners and adventurers prize these creatures, for a giant fire beetle's glands continue to shed light for 1d6 days after the beetle dies. Giant fire beetles are most commonly found underground and in dark forests.
Chase, name it.
Name it.
It
Yeah,
looks
name
at you. It looks at you and it like pokes. Like it tries to poke out with its feelers to kind of feel you up.
Name him.
Well, he probably already has a name.
No. You need to name him. That's what he's doing. You have to feel his little antler and then name him.
No, I want to ask him what his name is.
Merilith, do you have the funny,
Hmm?
The thing?
The spell.
Which?
Talk to animal talk.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, talk to the beetle, ask him what his name is, or ask him if we can name him.
Yeah, she just kind of does so like hello.
Ugh.
I fully expected
Hi.
him to be like, I am a slave.
His
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing in there?
nutrients. Tasty.
You have a name? They are very tasty though.
What is name? I am Bug.
Oh,
His
His name is
nickname
Bug.
Oh.
Can I get a gauge of how intelligent this is? I guess.
Bug, thank you. Nice.
Yeah, they're
They're like
they
6
have a
intelligent.
1. They have a 1 for
They have
intelligence.
a 1?
A 1.
That's barely sentient. That's like
Alright,
almost
so-
brain dead.
These are
Great.
barely
We've
sentient.
experienced.
That is a -5.
Holy
Barely
shit.
sentient.
We have experienced all the zoo has to offer. I think there's but one more thing we need to do here.
The food court.
Are you? No. Are you guys ready to obtain a souvenir?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna lead them to the head ranger's tent. I'm gonna knock
No,
on the
wait,
door.
wait. Why are we why are we here? This is
Huh?
the ranger's
Oh,
tent.
don't worry about it. I'm gonna
What?
knock on the door.
Huh?
Uh,
You knock on the door and then you knock on the door and no one answers.
All right,
Is
great.
it-
All right, so you guys go get popcorn. I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Taki,
What are
go,
you doing?
Taki goes to get popcorn with butter.
Cost
Wait,
10 gold.
Which
10
rule you probably
gold
require.
for popcorn? Holy
that?
Vice, I'm about
So-
to strangle you.
So,
Holy shit.
so while they get popcorn, I want to sneak into the ranger's place, the head
Roll me-
ranger's place.
Roll. Do you have thieves'
Oh my
tools to
goodness.
unlock the door, or are you trying to find a different entrance?
I actually do have thieves' tools to unlock the door. Yeah.
Roll that shit.
What can I roll it with? Can I roll it with dexterity?
You can roll it with
All right, so I
it's
got a
fucking
10.
used
Is
to
a
it. Roll
10
with what you
enough?
want.
Is a 10
It's-
enough?
It's not an ornate lock. It takes some monkey. It takes some monkey grease, to kind of really put it in there. And eventually you have to force it a little bit, so you're sure that the next person who tries to open with a pair of keys is gonna have a lot of fucking trouble with it. But you managed to get it open.
Okay, that's kind of like what my sneak jobs are like. Can I stealth in here and just take something that looks cool? I'm just ripping stuff off the desk and taking things that look cool and then
So
leaving.
roll me stealth and roll me perception.
So this is my stealth. I roll an 11. So I guess against anyone who's mundane, it's fine. I could re-roll it actually. Yeah, I'll re-roll it with my inspiration. A 21. Yeah, there we go. That's probably better. And then investigation.
You can be are you trying to find something cool looking, or are you just?
I'm just
literally
stuffing
glancing
things in
around?
bags that might look cool. I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm taking.
Let me.
You can actually come up. We can come back to that later if you'd like.
I want to give you some cool animal skull. I'm just having trouble thinking of which ones. I know one of them would be you kind of find the skull of a displacer beast. They're pretty fearsome. They're pretty cool looking. I think
Those are huge. I just put a bunch of animal heads inside. Wait, that makes so much sense. Yeah, I just put a whole bunch of animal heads inside of my bag. Then I just have a bunch of heads.
One of them I'll note is also a fucking you find a wormling skull. You're pretty sure it's a black dragon due to the formation of the grooves in its horns and the way it looks in particular. But you find a fucking wormling skull. Those do not come cheap. They're prized.
Let the rest of the party interact with the funny guy who's trying to rob them for 10 gold for popcorn, please.
What do you mean 10 gold?
This is a precursor. This comes from my own personal experience of going to the zoo when I was 8 years old and finding out popcorn costed $30.
Taki says, it better be good popcorn shaved in gold. I am not paying 10 gold for popcorn.
It's popcorn. Take it or leave it.
Why is it 10 gold?
We gotta make a living somehow, man.
Oh my god.
Me.
Where else are you gonna go to get your fucking popcorn?
I don't know.
You gonna go to the popcorn store? That's that's 50 miles away.
Yes, it's better
Is that
than that.
popcorn
At least up the price of the souvenirs than anything else than popcorn.
No, Taki, we do not need to buy it. We can just eat the popcorn off of the ground.
Well, as you know what they say, Zeke's gotta eat.
Sage just starts eating ground popcorn.
Oh goodness.
Taki
Roll
takes
a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I don't know.
Taki will buy the 10 gold of popcorn and
It's
With
a pretty
butter.
big. It's a pretty big bag. It's the size of your
with
chest.
butter, melted butter.
Yeah,
And hand it to
it's
Seishta.
Oh, there it is.
Gives it to Seishta.
stage stuff.
Oh.
You feel some rumblies in your tummies.
Hold on. I need to go to the bush.
Oh no. There she goes.
You just go into a fucking bush.
Yeah.
Stop drawing shit. Stop ruining my fucking map.
Holy shit. Oh my
So I'm
god.
gonna roll a 1d100 to determine the level of volume that your little trip
No,
is.
come on. Animals eat floor popcorn.
The
Horses
louder-
eat
the
floor
louder-
shit all the time.
The louder, the bigger the number, the louder it is.
Bro.
Oh.
It's it's not the worst, but you guys can hear it. She's having a tough time over there.
She's a baby. Leave her alone.
Leave me alone.
I return, I imagine, with
Or
a big
popcorn.
bag slung over my shoulder. Alright, we're leaving now.
She says,
She's taking a shit.
She's a fucking animal.
okay.
Alright, so how much for some popcorn? I'm hungry.
10 gold.
Yeah, but at least I got butter
Pricey.
melted.
Okay, that's fine. 10 gold. No, fuck you. Nope.
Are you gonna go buy some more popcorn,
Eats popcorn. Talks popcorn that she bought.
Booker?
No, I have some really good news for everyone. Don't worry about it. We can leave now.
Okay, we're done here, right?
Oh,
As you I imagine you look back at the popcorn stand, you see the price has been changed to 20 gold.
Jesus Christ.
Our complaint was taken into account, and now they're going to up the price because they're really angry.
Exactly.
Yep. All
All
right.
where we headed next?
All right. I think that's a day in the life of the zoo. Anywhere else?
So before we leave, I produced the sack of stuff that I stole. I take out this Blazer Beast skull. I like hold it up. Got some fingers.
You roll stealth at disadvantage. You're doing this.
I'm not doing it in the zoo. I'm doing it after we've left.
You said before we left.
Oh no, I said but after we left.
Am I hearing things?
I have no idea.
I may have misspoke.
Okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Never mind.
If you still cover me doing a stealth check, fine. Like I'm pretty
No,
good.
no. You're fine.
There
I
you go,
thought I
got it.
heard. Yeah. I just thought I heard you doing it inside.
No. I'm not that dumb. Either way, take a look at the haul that I have.
Goals.
You just see Schmeevel like passed out at the front. He's just snoring with a beer bottle by his side.
Wow, he never went in. All right. Well, anyway, we got that done. Now we have actual work we need to do. I smack Schmeevel. Schmeevel. Want to go talk to some stupid nobles?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah, Marilyn? No, you got a fat ass, Marilyn. I just noticed.
She just kind of squints. I was gonna ask, what about clothes?
Clothing? Oh yeah, we need to wear wear something nice because we have to meet your dad.
Let me lead that mission.
Okay.
Right.
So next mission, we're going to go out and buy clothes. That's the next mission, correct?
Yeah.
Do we dress up Seishta? She's kind of naked.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna get her a little saddle. It's gonna be funny.
A saddle? I
No. I got an idea. Let's go. And he's like, he stands up, but he falls over.
I carry Schmeevel.
I carry Taki.
Seishta has eaten the whole bag of popcorn. Now the bag of popcorn is on her head.
She can't get it off. It's the whole.
It's dark in here. It smells like butter.
It's like butter.
Butter.
Vice.
Wait, there's butter in there? I take it off. I just like begin licking the popcorn.
Goodness.
That butter, the butter at the bottom of the popcorn, you could smell it. That had all the salt collected to it and everything. It was going to be delicious. It would be heaven for a salt-loving creature like you. He stole that away from you. Does that make you angry?
Yeah, a little bit angry, perhaps.
Or Sanger too?
Or Sanger too?
Wait, you know what? Huh?
Booker,
Give me the salt bag.
Wait, I have a fix for this.
You already lost my salt man.
Get ready to run. I'm gonna run back inside the zoo. I'm going to punch someone who has popcorn and run out with their popcorn.
No. I got it.
Huh?
He like puts a hand over Booker's face. I got it.
Okay.
He goes over to like, you just see him vanish for a second. Vice.
Yeah.
I go up to the guy selling popcorn. I'm dressed up as a woman.
Oh
my God.
I'm gonna prep for
Popcorn for 30 gold.
Hey, honey, how would you like to cope a feel and give me like 5 bags? Like bag.
I'm sustained by the loving warmth and smell of popped corn, ma'am. I am the man of the corn,
No,
Buy
you're
the
fucking
corn.
not.
Own corn.
You know you want. You know you want. You know you want to feel like you see those bags of popcorn. That's like reminiscent of like the size of your ball. Like,
I
I'm
hate it
big.
here.
You know what I'm talking
I'm in
You
such
know-
great pain.
You know, I do really like how popcorn feels, but I've never felt the warm touch of a breast in my bare, greasy, butter-slicked hand before.
Oh
Well,
my god.
You better get ready. How many bags of popcorn can I take, Vice?
Seriously, payment up front, lady.
I'm a whore.
This is the fucking worst. You 1d4. Roll 1d4 plus 1.
Goodness.
Goodness
Hey,
gracious, that's
Four
full
bags.
popcorn.
You get like 4 fucking bags, and like on your way out, he's written like 30 gold or 1 boob squeeze.
Oh my goodness.
Shmeevel like comes back, trips over. He's like tripping, but he catches himself. He's like, "Hey,
People, did you pay 90 gold for that?
I did it for the team. I love you guys."
What do you mean did it for the team?
Here you go. Have some
Wait, is he still wearing the disguise?
Yeah, is he?
Yes.
Oh,
She like goes over and like pokes his feet to
Popo.
squishy. Poke.
I know.
Poke.
I
Does
put
it
some.
Shmeevel, why do you look like a very ugly woman?
Shut up. You're ugly. I'm not gonna give you popcorn if you call me fucking ugly.
Oh. No, yeah, you're a beautiful maiden.
Fuck yes, I am. All right, here. Have a popcorn. Marilyn, try this shit. This shit's bomb.
Yeah, it's buttered
Aggie.
popcorn.
Crunch.
Mother your face in this shit.
I already
Oh,
ate
Ozai.
a bunch of popcorn.
Ozai,
Wait.
I love you. Peace out. Come on, peace out.
He's gonna punt you.
You like as you begin flying away, I like catch you in the bag the goblins are in.
Ew.
Good job, Booker.
I was
Either way,
waiting for it. I told you we were allowed
Merilith
to do it.
and Seisha, I hope you had a fun day though. Even though with
Well-
Now
the
we're gonna do boring stuff now. Sorry.
yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
he's
Huh?
gonna fuck the goblins.
No, it's
Why?
fine.
Are you
Is it-
sure about that?
Why what?
Some of those animals, their mummies and daddies, and they were alive. They could talk. Why do they keep them?
Because they're slaves.
Uh,
Everyone in the zoo is a slave, apparently.
Mostly, if I'm correct, some of the majority of the zoo that I know that they keep the animals for preservation and mostly some of them, such as the underdog,
No.
to research.
Slavery.
It's like a
But
sanctuary.
Slavery.
The underdog creature with the eggs, he was really mad.
There was 2 goblins
I
in
mean,
a cage.
As any
That's
any mother,
slavery.
they need to protect their child, right?
Why is she not allowed to go back to her family?
For research? I don't know.
Like
That's sad to
she
me.
just kind of looks at Tucky. Like
You should have
Wait,
saved
maybe-
Kentucky. You had the chance. You could have done it.
I am.
You could have been a hero.
Excuse me?
The only hero is me. I'm the only one who liberated creatures in that place.
She gives you a middle finger.
I just smile.
But yeah,
But
I don't have all the answers. It's a zoo.
Mhm.
In all honesty, if treated better, would have had like a better sanctuary than this.
Mm.
All right, let's go to a clothes store. I'm sorry you saw slaves. Unfortunate, I guess. I'm glad you had a fun time though.
It is an experience though.
Popcorn makes it better.
Popcorn.
How was Merilith taking the popcorn? I'm really curious.
Like okay, so
Just diving
you
in.
give her a bag and she like literally just buries her head in it.
that's how I imagine it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
It's really good
she's having the
popcorn.
time of her life.
I want to note too. It's like You guys have spent quite some time, just living off fucking rations or
Yep.
raw honey. This should be a breath of fresh air for your taste buds.
Yes.
I mean,
that-
I don't know. It's salt and like that's
But-
about it.
Just butter,
Well,
salt,
Salt
and
and
butter.
butter and
Yeah,
like
and
a
salt
weird
is-
bread base.
And salt is a flavor that you guys have not experienced for weeks.
Yummer.
Fresh salt, actually, because
I-
like jerky. is-
Yeah, we've
And
had we've had gross
Seishta lost her
fermented
salt
stuff.
man.
Yeah, we lost the salt man. Unfortunately, that is sad. We'll have
Actually,
to
yeah.
get a
What
new
happened to
one.
Salt Man? Did we just throw it away?
We threw him away because he was getting gross.
Oh,
He
okay.
was.
Was he?
And
Yeah,
I imagine Seishta goes a little feral when she licks it. Like it's like a kid on it's like a kid eating too much sugar.
Slurp.
Like her eyes get really big.
Does her mouth get like dry because like it's a lot of salt and sodium?
Yeah.
Paul, man.
I like
We need-
try to find like the nearest place that sells clothes. Vice.
Clothes?
Like a nice place that I know of. Like I'm looking for a nice area in like the noble like in the Seaboard district.
Yeah,
that sells clothes.
let me watch as I use my my big brain DM superpowers.
You're gonna have to
magically conjure up a shop.
Yes. What's a place that's well known that I would know about that I would frequent?
What's
That depends. Are you trying?
how high end of a
I'm-
clothing store are we talking?
Are
I'm
you
looking.
sure
I'm looking
so-
for stuff that a bugbear would be interested in. That's also
Oh.
considered high end.
So high end
Okay.
for a bugbear or high end?
High end for a bugbear is what I'm looking for.
If it's not exquisite for Schmeevel's taste, then you know you fucked up.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna start bitching about it.
So he takes you to a little bit of like kind of like the area that's it's the ward that it's not quite it's not bumfuck as like the outer ones are, but it's not lesser, but there's more crime and gang
I-
activity.
I
see.
imagine this store has lots of very poofy kind of like furred coats and like other things like that, and like
Yeah,
weird
like-
headdresses and other stuff, kind of tacky, but like
Kind of like this.
has
so you
like a
take-
weird hunter vibe to them.
Yeah, he takes you to a place called the Grand Goblinoid. According to Booker, according to Booker, this place is kind of a half front for some of the more organized crime. The more sophisticated groups of individuals who are beyond calling themselves gangs. They
There's drugs
dress
in the
nice,
basement.
they dress fancy, they dress nice, and they strut their stuff pretty much.
Nice.
The Grand
Okay.
Goblinoid.
Booker,
Mhm.
where are we? He's like
It's
nice and
cool.
sobered up.
They got like leather and like other things like that, and they have like these weird retractable knives. And like yeah,
Booker,
no,
Booker.
yes.
No. Listen.
Yes.
Listen to me. I know costumes. I know it because I've always been on stage and I know what good clothes looks like. This shit looks like, well, you look like you're another thug off the street.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to look like, actually.
You're gonna present yourself to. Allow me to lead you in this. Okay.
No, you don't understand. This is what my house wears.
This is what your house wears. And he like pulls out like a belt. Like this.
Is-
This right.
Like you put like it's probably like made out of like a dead animal. Like, there's a skull in the center. It looks like a weird Texan thing. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
What about the rest of the party?
Yeah, you're all like we're a company. We all have to dress similarly. So yeah.
I don't care, but
I will not stand by this. No. Fashion comes first. And
Money comes first. This place is cheap, and there's drugs in the basement.
I don't want drugs. I already had enough. Listen. I know a place. I've been here quite a few times.
We are not going to the snazzy gnome. We're not going
Yes,
there.
we are going to the fucking
We're not
snazzy
going
gnome.
to the gnome.
I
We're not heading
refuse to
towards the
dress in
snazzy
animal
gnome.
skulls.
I am
I-
not dressing
I-
in weird pajamas. That's not happening.
Yes, it is. It's not fucking pajamas. I don't wear pajamas. I don't wear this all the time. You never see me. You never saw me whenever I went on
Nothing
my
in this
mission.
snazzy gnome is gonna fit
Yes,
me.
We can go to the bigger snazzy. No, we can go to the snazzy
I don't
smell.
want to go to big and tall snazzy gnome. It's not happening. Any place that's called the snazzy
We-
gnome is not a place
May-
I'm gonna go.
Maybe we can like, you know, do
No,
both
Taki,
worlds.
we're not going to the noble human. That place is off limits too.
What?
That place is
What?
racist.
No, I'm asking. Can we just do both? Like, take some of this and then the snazzy gnome as well.
So,
Okay,
wait,
fine. We can do like a weird mix and match, but you have
Yeah.
we have to all do it then.
Yeah, weird mix and match.
Like-
What about that, Smeebo?
so
Booker,
Marilyn,
I'm
while they've been
choosing your
argu-
clothes.
Marilyn, while they've been arguing, have you gone inside to look around?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
Like, I've
so you-
literally been just looking around.
Yeah, so you see, like, you kind of like over the counter, you see like this pretty tall this hobgoblin, this pretty tall hobgoblin with like the longest, biggest hooked nose you've ever seen draped
Hooked
over like
nose.
draped over like their fucking mask. It looked pretty extravagant, with like like a half cloak adorned with feathers and scales across, and kind of as they lean over, it's like, yeah, welcome to the what the fuck did I call this place?
The
The Grand
snazzy-
Goblin, the Grand Goblin.
The Grand Goblin.
Welcome to the Grand
Goblin.
Goblinoid. Can I help you? How can I help you? See?
Ah,
Let's see.
you look very fancy. Like me and my friends would like to acquire some of your wares, as they say.
You
Yeah,
just hear like
well, you're
Schneevel and Booker
fancy.
arguing in the background. Just...
Yeah, so you and
Yeah,
your
they're kinda
friends are trying to
arguing.
look fancy, eh?
Hmm.
Well, fancy is what you're gonna get here at the Grand Goblinoid. See, we don't fuck with those noble or exotic normal races. No. We've got our own touch. Just 'cause we're
Ooh.
green don't mean we're not great or grand.
Hey you.
Nice.
We finally stopped arguing. Hey you.
Yeah.
I want to buy clothes, and I have an offering, and I take out those 2 goblins that were in that sack. Here are 2 slaves. They're yours.
Roll persuasion.
By the
What are
way,
you
Boca, you have advantage because Vice give us free advantage.
I rolled a 2. I did not expect that to be high at all. I actually think it's funnier that it's a 2.
Two slaves.
Booker, what are you doing?
What the fuck am I gonna do with 2 fucking goblins? Where the fuck did you get them? Get out of my store!
Oh,
All right, now we do go to the snazzy goblin. All right, let's go, everyone.
Snazzy gnome.
No, hold on. I like raised up my hand. I was just joking.
No, you weren't. No, you
This is my cousin. Actually, no. Fuck this. Fuck you. You're gonna sell clothes. They're all intimidation. They're all 16.
oh goodness.
Fuck you, you're gonna sell his clothes.
He kind of like you see he pulls a really wicked looking dagger out from his side and kind of he stands up at his full height. He's not a regular goblin, he's a hobgoblin. He's tall as you, if not even taller. He kind of stands up his side and he's like, well, me and my boys maybe want to teach you a lesson if you're willing to talk like that here, right?
Taki
Someone
like
don't know the lay down of the land.
Taki like put herself between them, like, all right, let's calm down. I say, my good man. No.
This is a matter of goblin pride.
No. Let me, please. Sir, your wares is lovely and very eccentric and unique. I think if you are willing to negotiate some pricing, my father would love some of these wares. As she pulls out the business card, and I'm gonna use persuasion with advantage that you give early on. Natural 20.
Natural
Wait,
one and natural 20.
With a natural 20, can that guy actually know about Taki already and be deeply in love? He heard her from
God.
afar and really loves her for
Goodness
some reason.
gracious.
Gives the
Like,
business card.
Plays with the dagger he's holding to kind of lift up the car, and he manages to look at it while it's balanced on the point of it. Is like,
Because Taki's like a
yeah.
famous person where she lives. She's like a weeb waifu thing, right?
Yeah.
Like people know about her.
Well,
God.
looky here, Princess Taki from the land of Reed.
She just sighs.
Now, Aldi, what? I'm blessed. Your presence in this humble abode blesses us, Your Majesty.
Yes,
I have,
it
s- I have some,
really
re-
does.
I have some really good news. I have armor she used to wear.
No doubt it must be made from the finest of artisans and armorers. Yeah.
Yes, it really is. She's in pain.
Your Majesty, whatever can I do for you?
Can you give us the finest clothing that you got? Because we are talking to what's your father's name? Looks at Booker.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. You'll have to speak up, as I can't quite hear your beautiful princess voice when you're talking in your
She
beautiful
just
princess
cringes
hand.
hard as fuck as she says,
my
I
lady.
if you have the finest clothing to dress us as we are visiting a nobleman from the higher ups, because I want to look impressive in front of this guy's father, points at Booker.
Yep.
Well, of course, my lady. I'd be honored to.
Thank you, my sir.
So he's like, I only have the efforts to grant you something special. In the meantime, it'll take me a day to work on something grand, worthy of you, Your Majesty.
Oh,
Perhaps you might check
boy.
out a different area or other wares in the meantime while you wait for them.
That would be nice. Thanks.
I'm just looking for like as she's talking. I'm just looking for like coats that look okay.
Surely Her Majesty would be able to throw in a good word about the Grand Goblinoid in exchange for such services.
I
Do I
will.
find 8 coats that look okay while she is distracting him?
Yes, I will talk to my father and recommend him the Grand Goblin.
Yeah, you find a pretty good coat.
I'm looking for 8 nice coats. Just 8 nice coats.
You find a nice coat. One nice coat. It'll take
Do
you.
I find anything else that's okay?
You find a nice.
Please.
Just
Please let Schmeevel pick him out. He's been in the theater business.
I'm using Schmeevel as like a detector for stuff. Can this give me advantage on like an investigation check? Can I have Schmeevel roll it?
I want Schmeevel. I'll let Schmeevel roll and like him choose. I want him to choose what he's gonna put you guys in.
Like what I'm hoping we can do is instead of waiting a day, Taki rolls that nat crit, distracts him, and like he becomes obsessed with her. So that way we can look for coats and then just walk out.
So you want to
steal
investigation?
I want you, yeah, investigation or perception with advantage.
15.
Okay. I'm gonna turn that I'm gonna turn that 15 into an 18 with my potent.
You fuck.
My potent. So 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 21 now. Schmeevel has collected the items. He's not showing them to Booker, of course. He knows your sizes, strangely enough.
Wait a second.
And he's like, all right, I got everything. I got all the shoes, all the hats, all the underwears, all that stuff. It's just
I'd like to run out, Vice. I'd like to run out of the store immediately, as quickly and quietly as possible.
Vice?
You're trying to do what?
He has the coats and everything. He is what we need. I am then stealthing away.
Okay. All right.
And I'm hoping with that nat crit in persuasion that he's like obsessed with Taki and is currently busy with that, and that way we can leave without being noticed.
Looks at her fat ass.
I'll roll a secret roll at disadvantage. Yeah, he does notice.
He does notice?
Doesn't.
Oh, okay. Schmeevel and Booker are inconspicuously gone now.
Oh.
The choice of the outfit, I'll give that to Shmi. I want to see what he has in fucking store.
He's not showing you guys yet.
Scott's gonna
Oh,
draw
goodness
it.
gracious.
God. Yes, I will. Tomorrow, I will come back and I will call my dad and tell him about the lovely place, the Grand Goblin. I'm sure he'll love it.
I love how Taki
Is
like
it the Grand
uses
Goblin Grand? Sorry.
Goblinoid, I think.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, Your Majesty. Why, thank you.
Yes. Oh, look at the
Thank
time.
you.
I think my friend is out and about now. I'll come back
Oh,
tomorrow.
but
okay?
Your Majesty, you can't. Surely there are better customs that I could learn from you. There's many ways to honor a noble and beautiful
Can you
princess
say-
that
Goodbye.
comes from an
Can you
exotic
say it?
land.
I want him to say a Japanese word. I
then-
want him to say Japanese words to her.
Here, just
Ohayou gozaimasu.
and with that, Taki takes Meryl of him. Yes, Ohio gozaimasu to you too. We gotta go, Meryl. Takes her hand and fucking.
Why, my lady, I hope to see you again soon, Your Majesty.
Isn't that Elvish?
As she takes out, like when she walks out, she says,
Hey guys. Hi. I like appear out of a dark alleyway. We stole things. We're leaving now. Goodbye.
Why did you make Taki go do that?
Because Taki is attractive apparently to him, so I decided to make use of our time by stealing things.
I have
while
a
he was
6 in
admiring her.
charisma.
Managed, though.
So that's done now. Taki, you were great bait. You've committed a crime today.
Did I?
Yup.
Did I really?
I think you're,
Shasta, how does it feel to be an accomplice to crime?
What, Marilyn?
was just...
Oh, it feels okay, I suppose.
I suppose.
Meredith?
I think Taki makes a great exotic princess.
I agree.
Please don't say that.
Oh, hi, Mas.
Can we go back home? I don't want to.
Ozai taught me those words too.
Great.
We still have some time. There's some daylight. If we wanted to go do that now, we could. Otherwise, we can save it for later.
Okay.
Huh?
Ohio.
That's good. Good job.
Oh, hi.
That's ahead.
Did you guys steal everything?
Oh, yeah, we stole everything.
Jesus Christ.
Yup. Everything, yeah. We're not winning a fucking day. No shot.
Well, yeah. Just,
How do you think I got around the world, Merilith? How do you think I operated? Huh? You
she
think
just
I
kind of
just
shrugs.
I bought things? No, that's what losers do.
Roll deception. Roll deception to convince them you managed to get around the world on your own.
No, I'm not lying.
I'm kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
stole things constantly. This is just what he does on an average Tuesday.
I'm kidding. It's just funny.
Like, look, Schmeevel, you did it too, right? You just like steal shit?
I mean, I like to pay because sometimes I like to see more of their work. And if they go out of business, how the f am I going to get good clothes?
Well, you know, that's why there's been like 8 other goblin-themed stores in this place.
This is why you wear skulls, Booker. This is why you wear skulls and tattered
Skulls are
cloth.
cool.
Skulls are cool, but are they fashionable?
Skulls are cool.
No,
They are
they are not
fashionable.
in season.
They are
Aw.
fashionable.
When are they in season?
Not yet.
Always. Always.
Hmm,
It's Halloween all the time. Oh, sorry, Hallows Eve all the time.
Hallows Eve. I'm
hmm.
tired.
You can go to bed, Squid. We're almost done, and it's almost 9.
I was gonna,
anyway.
I was gonna call it like either like here or just
We
like
can call it here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go
calling it
back.
here's
Let's
fine,
go
I
back
think.
home. We got a big day
Over.
tomorrow. Come on.
Just a
At
chill
least
set.
now, at least now we have clothes for the big day
Yeah.
tomorrow. Now, see, what's really funny
TM.
is that today, for some reason inside of my brain, today was called the Sins of the Father, and literally nothing cool happened. All we did was go to the
No,
zoo.
it's-
The
think
name of
that's-
the act. The session was called Monsters Incorporated. You fucking nitwit.
This next session that's
Neat.
called the Sins of the Father.
No, it's the overarching act.
Oh, it's the act. Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
It's a theater.
You fucking nincompoops.
You're
Yeah.
an
This marks the. I like take out like the clothes. What am I looking at for me? Like what's the
No,
biggest coat?
Schmeevel
there?
doesn't show you. He hides
Aw.
this.
Aw.
He's like, no.
They're
Okay,
Should-
I'll wait.
Should we call it no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
do you guys want to continue your like any funnies? I'll be here if you guys want to.
I
I
wonder-
might have to go in a minute because if
Yeah.
if we're ending early, I'm
I
gonna
do
get
have-
ahead on
I do need to talk
work
to
stuff.
Dad, but I don't know if you're like 100. You know what I mean?
I can
Yeah.
end for now. I'm a little tired, and this was a nice distraction for today. I'm sorry if I was very active. I've just been trying to distract myself, to be perfectly
No,
honest.
it's
That's
fine.
fine. I will
Okay.
say one thing is that I will say one thing though is that when I'm trying to go through a dialogue or explain something, please don't interrupt me. I know because it goes both ways. We're you
I'm gonna
technically you
end
don't
the